And good afternoon, everybody, from the Ned Ray McWhirter Press Box in Dresden, Tennessee. The former governor, the late governor, lived about a mile to our left over the tree line over there. Hi, everybody. Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard, Jay Cash, and our producer and director. This is Trinity Christian Academy football, the 25 opener here tonight in Dresden. It's the Lions versus the Lions. Stan, we've had some pregame, but we are alive and well now. It'll be replayed later tonight on Facebook, on Trinity Christian Academy's Facebook page. Jay Cash is our producer and director. Great to be back with you. Great to be back with our Lions. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but that's something out of our control. But certainly it's a kickoff of another football season, and we are happy to be here.
TCA is 7-5 in the last season. A big season of change for TCA. A lot of people gone, a lot of new people in. Dresden 5-5 on the campaign last year. They won their last 3 or 4 ball games in a row after a rough start. So it's going to be interesting to see Dresden, 18 of 22 starters back. TCA with a whole bunch of new starters. It's going to be very interesting to see how this game turns out, as TCA looked very impressive in their scrimmages a few weeks ago.
We appreciate our great sponsors: Foundation Bank, H.C. Phillips & Son, City Lumber Company, Premier Dental Center, Mid-Valley Irrigation. Don't forget Justin Miller at 731-345-7714. Travis Vance with Farm Bureau. And if you'd like to be a part of our broadcast this year, football and basketball, go to sports ads at mytcalions.com if you'd like to advertise in the TCA Sports Broadcast Network. Stan, it's the young coach, Justin Cruz, against the veteran and, of course, our very own Darren Bowling.
Darren Bowling, his 34th year as a head coach. He's 253 and 122 overall, his 3rd year at TCA. Justin Cruz, his 9th year as a head coach. Overall, he's 41 and 51 in his relatively short career.
Not a long history between these two, only the second meeting ever.
Second meeting ever. I broadcast we both broadcast the game back in 2012 at the game that Dresden won the playoffs 35-22, if memory serves me correctly. So it's been a long time, and incidentally, that game was played right up here in this very field. So it's been a long time since we played, and a long time since I've been up here, long time since you've been up here, and good to be back in Dresden. The folks were very accommodating to myself and yours truly, and I appreciate the front row parking.
No doubt, you're right there. I'm not too far behind you. Jay over there as well, right behind us. This press box situated on what would be, I guess, the east side of this football field. TCA, hard to believe, the old-timers, not that any of us are that old, 31st year of varsity football.
Diamond, you never did get your directions.
I never have
This
directions.
is the west end.
Oh, is this the west side? Okay. Well, you didn't have to show me up like that, but that's okay.
We're looking easy. Yeah, but you talked about that.
I never get it. I don't get it right at home.
Diamond Dave, I will go ahead and congratulate you now. 17 years. This begins 17th year that you and I have been a broadcast partner for TCA football. This is your 20th year at TCA and your 48th year overall. It's my 25th year overall and my 17th with you, my 20th calling games here. So I don't know what that says, but it says we both got gray hair.
Well, it says that the good Lord's graced us with health to get here, and TCA's blessed us to be a part of this team as well.
Yep.
Stan, it's certainly great to be back with you, and Jay. Jay does a great job with us. The captain's meeting out at midfield, the black-clad Dresden Lions with the yellow breeches, actually the Vegas gold breeches, along with the TCA decked in all white tonight.
I like the color scheme.
I do too. They're
dark
easy to read the
uniforms,
numbers.
white numbers, white uniforms, dark numbers. That's the way uniforms actually used to be required to be. It's not anymore, but it used to be required to be that way, and it needs to go back to that.
I think Dresden's won the toss. No, TCA won the toss, and they've elected to receive this football. Stan coming back with some great players, no doubt, and a good young group of people that are a year older. Of course, hard to replace people like Braden Waller, Cooper Vales, and Lakai Tompkins.
Yeah, Lakai Tompkins decided to take his services elsewhere, but TCA has some great players to take their place. Hammer and Hank Miller, the all-time leading tackler at TCA football history. He went to the coach and said, "Hey, coach, I've been making tackles left and right for 3 years. It's time you put me on offense and let me give the other team's defenses a taste of what the other team's offenses have been getting for 3 years." So Hank's going to start in the backfield. Joe Cole will back him up. They'll both start at linebacker. And you're going to like, obviously, Gabe Lee's going to be one wide up. Great hands, great speed. And also one that you're going to be very impressed with, a freshman, and that is can't see my own writing here. Number 14 for TCA. Cam Harden. A young kid's got some good size, and Cam not afraid to go over the middle. He's got good hand. He's got great hands, and most importantly, I've seen him take in some of these scrimmages some wicked hits across the middle, and he held onto the ball each and every time.
I ran into Frank Clampett recently in a business, a local business back home in Jackson. He was telling me that Lake Hilton's really improved, and he's really got older. He's a junior, and he's going to be a force to deal with as well. Darren Bowling, assisted by Mark Jackson, Nathan Bibb, Will Brasher, Thomas Henderson, Matt McGehee, Fulton Tillis, and Nolan Reagan, and Bo Rookstool is, of course, a part of the team as well. Judy Brown, the head of school. Kevin Lloyd, the upper school director. Dexter Williams, athletic director. Darren Bowling, the associate athletic director. Dr. Nicholas Vance, the team doctor. Kevin Hansen, the athletic trainer. And we ran into Jeff Fuquet, the middle school coach. He came up with us as well. The cheerleaders across the way, as you see over there with the big Trinity banner that they'll come out here in a minute. Dresden will come out here to the near side. And they started their pregame activities, which I like, pretty early tonight, so we have those out of the way. A great rendition of the national anthem with a big flag out there by the students holding it. We wish you could have seen that, but a nice night, 83, 84 degrees. Expect to be down in the 70s. And Shan, you look across that tree line, people see it on the stands. There's two people I'd like to talk about. We talked about Ned Ray McWhirter, the late governor. Yep. It was right over that tree line to your left, and right across the street from him, Brother Don McCulley, the minister of the First Baptist Church here, my brother, the longtime minister. I told him, he's in his 38th year at First Baptist Church Dresden. No Baptist preacher stays that long at one church.
Not unless the food is really good.
Well, it is good, no doubt.
But, yeah, I just saw him again.
Your keys to the game?
Not a real big boy either.
He's lost some weight. He didn't get a chance to play the Darren Bowling, as you see the drone over the field there, and the Dresden Lions out, TCA out. What did Darren Bowling have to say the keys for this game tonight?
Yeah, it's simple. We got a lot of new kids. We're going to have to limit some of the mistakes. And my big key, especially when we're going to be on offense, get off early in this game. Force Dresden to do. Dresden is a ground and pound type team. We're going to start this game early and get them and force them out of their element and get them to do things they don't want to do. And the more we can do of that, the better I like our chances.
Owen Atwood, one of the deep receivers here on this kickoff. Gabe Lee, far side left. Here to the near side, too, is the young man that Stant talked about a moment ago, Mr. Harden, Cam Harden. So those are the deep threats. Now, actually, Owen Atwood, the only deep guy back there. And the kickoff forthcoming for the 2025 football season. And, Stan, you put it beautifully. The Lord's blessed us, and TCA's blessed us to be a part of this. Would rather be anywhere else on a Friday night than with our TCA Lions playing some high school football.
Absolutely my favorite place. Don't look for a big, deep kickoff. We were looking at their kicker in warm-ups. Was not kicking him too deep, so you see
about
some
30 yards is all he was.
You were seeing the TCA guys cheating up a little bit on that.
I like his name, though. Vladimir Pedersen is the kicker.
Oh, he's got – his name should be Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah. So the Lions lined up here in the white and the purple numbers on those white jerseys, all white tonight against the Vegas gold and black-clad Lions. It's the Battle of the Lions, Stan.
And here we are with, now
we're back to the 30. Now they're moving up to 40. By the way, one official change, the white hat now will be in the backfield. We might see more penalties this year.
I'm not sure we got going here, but we do kick off at the 40-yard line still,
they
folks.
moved it back to the 30.
We're going back and forth. You thought it was a tennis match.
Yeah.
What's that new sport I heard you talking about?
Quiet tennis. It's one you play without racket.
Oh, that's good.
Here's Peters at a very short kick. TCA will come up on it and fall on it at about the 32-yard line. That's Cam Harden falling on it there, the freshman. Good awareness on the field by the freshman. And TCA, pretty good field position, open up at the 32-yard line.
Dave, as big a baseball fan as you are, you should have said, safe at second base. As he slid in there with the steal.
Yeah, that's right. TCA wanted a late hit, didn't get it. I think it was a good no flag call there that time. So we'll see Owen Atwood at quarterback. And he'll line up the troops here at the right hash at the 32-yard line. The ball nestling right at it. Far side left this time will be, that's Hilton in the slot. Player there as well. That's going to be number 80. They changed a few numbers on us. That's going to be Reed, Tevin Reed, yeah. And the running back, Miller in the eye. Here is the quarterback keeper, and Atwood's going to hustle to the 35, 37. Does a good job slashing his way to the 40-yard line. Picks up 8 on the first play from scrimmage on the year, and it's going to be 2nd down and 2, and a good run. Good decisions by Atwood.
Great job on the run by Atwood. Look, couldn't find anybody open. Atwood's got great ability. You know, they say a lot of quarterbacks sometimes have happy feet. He hears the footsteps, and in a good way, so he can get out of the way before they get to him. And then he's got good downfield vision to know where the lane is.
I apologize. That's actually Reed Williamson in the slot. Hilton far side left. Lee near side right. And with him in the slot here is Cam Harden. They're in the pistol. Here is the flip back to
big
great play. 40, 45. That's
looky,
Miller.
looky.
Midfield, 45, 40. Miller, 35. Miller may go. 20. 15, 10, stiffs arms. He's struggling his way down inside the 10-yard line to the 5-yard line, inside the 5 to the 3, a big run.
Oh, how about, let's see, and no flags on the field, I don't believe, or are there?
Yeah, that's a 55-yard plus run.
That's 50, let's see, where's it at?
The ball was at the 40.
No, it's at the 3.
It's at the 3, so Stan, that's...
So that's a 57-yard run. But it looks like it's coming back.
It looks like it's coming back. We were hoping no flags. I didn't see a
one.
flag. I never saw a flag. Let's see where they're going to mark it back here. They're going to
had
move
to be
back.
A block in the black. Block in the black.
50-yard line.
So illegal blocks. So they'll be spotted from that, and it should be about 2nd and short.
Micah McCormick, the big guy, saying, "Wait a minute, I'm a big guy. I don't have to run this thing over." Good job, a good decision by Atwood on the flip back to Miller, who, man, he broke a couple of tackles, then he was gone all the way inside the 5. It's going to be marked from the point of infraction, so they move. It was at the 40.
So it'll be a 12-yard pickup for Hank.
Yep.
And then they mark off the
back to the 40 stand, right? We're almost where it was, so it's, again, 2nd down and 2 again. Well, that
but he still gets credit for the yards.
Yes, he does. That would have been a big momentum play, to say the least. Now TCA has to shake it off and just go back to business here.
If some people didn't think Hank had the speed, here's your sign.
And, boy, he showed some there. And power on top of that. Power to get open and then speed to pull it away. Same set, same receivers, both sides. Doubles each way. Now they fake the quarterback, and he's going to be at about the 41.
He's going to pick up about 1.
Atwood picked up 1, so it's going to be 3rd down in the yard, our first 3rd down play of the year.
2 carries, 9 yards for Owen on the night. And 3rd and very short here. Should be hopefully an easy
nice
pickup for TCA.
By Esri, the junior linebacker that time, and others there waiting on him. Didn't fool him. 3rd down and less than a yard, actually. Well, let's call it a yard. 3rd in the yard.
4-man front, 2 corners playing up tight.
Yep.
So in essence, a 6-man front.
Atwood, they're in the pistol again. They give it this time to Miller. Miller powers his way. He's got enough for the first down to the 45. Didn't get a lot, but didn't need a lot. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions at their own 45-yard line. And Stan, nothing fancy about that. They just went behind that left side of that line.
2 carries, 16 yards for Hammer and Hank.
Kendall Wallace is a good guy to run behind, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. And an unexpected start, Hard Knocks Atwood getting the start guard. Sam Davis out this week to start the season. So Knox Atwood, the sophomore, gets the start.
1st and 10. TCA took it at the 32. Had a big run inside the 5. Negated, callback.
Or as I like to call them, Hard Knocks.
1st and 10 at their own 45. Hash mark left. Looked like it might have been some movement that time. Now they're going to go for the pass. They go downfield, intended to Lake Hilton, incomplete, and a flag comes in. Hilton turned around a little bit.
Let's see that one again.
The defensive back ran into him, apparently. Let's look at it again.
We'll hopefully get to see that one again. But it was tight, but we'll take it.
I was looking across as they threw that flag. His lovely mother, Melissa, and Dad, Jeremy, over there, they were standing up applauding.
And, a little touchy touch. So we're going to get the benefit and trading flags here early in the game.
So TCA will have it. They'll move it from the 45 down to the 40. It'll be another 1st down. 2nd 1st down of the drive at the 40-yard line of Dresden. Hash mark left. They'll have it there. 1st and 10. TCA will.
TCA, Dave, they're taking their time with this drive, too. It's all time-consuming, which is good. Down
to 9:30 left, under 9:30 now in the first half. Atwood wearing that stocking on his left leg, left calf. 3 receivers, triples to the near side. It's going to be Gabe Lee, the dangerous one here to the near side. And 2 in the slot there.
Well, they're playing press coverage.
They are, 1st and 10. Here's Atwood on the keeper. He's going to try to lateral, but could not. Good decision, not throwing anything up in the air that time. And a great stop by Dresden. They stopped him in his tracks and actually lost a yard. Esri made the stop again. He's having a good first quarter for the Lions of Dresden.
So that's going to be a loss of 2 on that play.
Wanted to run the option. Well, wanted to run it that time. They took the option away. Then he tried to maybe think about the option, but probably a good thing that he didn't flip it back in the air.
Yeah, they did a good job turning the play in. I mean, and he made him make that decision to keep it himself. That great job of defense.
2nd down and 12 at the 42-yard line of Dresden. Atwood, quick popper, wants to go down to Helton. Helton, great catch inside the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 Lions. A nice floater by Atwood and a better catch by the tall Lake Helton, 6'4", 195.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you?
Well, Frank Clampett told me this young man's a guy to watch this year.
42, 32, 22.
Ball down to the
17-yard
line. Is that right? Yep, 17. That's 42. Yeah, you're right. Good mathematician, Stan is.
My Gazentas are good this year.
Clock running. It's early. Don't brag yet. 8:14. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Well, I'd use all of my toes in a couple of years.
Triples here to the near side. This time they go outside, and it's down and out. And Helton catches it again. He's down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. And Stan, the Lions have something cooking here early, and it's going to be at the 11, make it at the 7, make it at the 6. Excuse me, folks.
Can you smell what the Lions are cooking?
That's exactly right. Took it at their own 32. They moved the ball down the field. And Helton been a big part of this with Atwood delivering and Helton catching.
37 yards so far.
Atwood with Miller in the eye behind him. In the pistol. They take this time.
See, and the more you do that, the more it's going to open up that running game as well.
They take Reed Williamson and park him here to the near side this time. That puts 3 receivers here. Atwood throws. Helton caught it. Is he in? He is in the end zone.
Second effort.
Touchdown, Lions!
Helton on the 6-yard touchdown run for the Lions. A little turnout.
3 catches by a ball on the money by Atwood and Helton. Johnny on the spot with 3 catches.
Glue on those hands, Dave. Glue.
68-yard drive at the 7:25 mark. I like your new scoring sheet, Stan.
You're welcome, Dave.
Remind me of my late wife, Miss Peggy. She would be proud of you. 68-yard drive.
Still like some strawberry cake, though.
Yeah, you miss that, don't you? I
yes,
do too,
I do.
son. No doubt. She always thought of you.
Yep.
It's going to be the PAT, Atwood the holder, and the kicker will be, and that is blocked. The kicker was Ty Carlson, and the ball blocked, and TCA falls back on it, and the extra point is no good. Well, the Lions lead 6-0 after a 68-yard drive. I think Jay's still with us, if he's back there with us.
No, he's not.
He's not, so we'll keep it here. Reminding you again, Foundation Bank.
Our sponsors tonight, Foundation Bank, H.C. Phillips & Sons, City Lumber Company, Premier Dental Center, Farm Bureau Insurance with Travis Vance, and Mid-Valley Irrigation with Justin Miller. And that phone number is, Dave?
731-345-7714.
He'll be glad to help you with an irrigation system, or if you want to just call him up, talk a little football.
And we'd like to remind you, too, folks, I know that you support TCA in many, many ways, but if you'd like to be a part of the broadcast and have your advertisement led here on the network, you can go to sports ads at mytcalions.com.
You know, speaking of City Lumber, one of Jackson's older businesses, the folks at City Lumber downtown.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Well, Stan, your thoughts about the 68-yard drive. Had a big play negated, call back inside the 3, but showed some great gumption, came right back and scores after all of that.
Well, 1 penalty and 1 negative yard play. Everything else was positive on the play. An excellent start to the season for TCA.
Especially when you're on the road, Stan. You're on the road against a tough opponent. They were 5-5 last year, but had some success late in the year. They're coach Justin Cruz, assisted by Tim Evans, Daniel Harris, Matt Bain, Nick Chappell. Nick is the son of Brad Chappell, my former boss and AD at Bethel.
He took his place.
Even Jarrett, Richie Rich, Ryan Austin, and Kenneth Irvine.
Richie Rich?
Richie Rich.
I thought he was a coach at USJ.
We got a Richie Ritz, and we've got a quarterback tonight, Bruce Willis.
No relation.
We'll see Bruce in a minute. Here's the kick. And back inside the 10. Here comes the.
It went all the way down to about the 2 or 4.
And coming out there with it. And Flora moves up to about the 17-yard line.
Yeah, you were saying that this is such it's good that we get up to a good start. Because traditionally, Dave, this is a tough joint to play in. You know, up here in Dresden, always a great crowd, and they make it a rather uncomfortable and nasty experience for the visitors when they come to Dresden.
No doubt. Well, the ball at the 19-yard line.
Except for our nice
McBain
padded
brought
seats.
that ball back. I apologize. So it's going to be 1st and 10. The lines line up, the 4-man front. A strong group, and then you've got a great group, a core of linebackers, and no doubt. Some of the best linebackers, I think, in the entire area.
Yeah, they're a running back, DiPietro, 1,300 yards last season.
Yeah, we'll probably see him a lot. Here's the run.
A hole
to the 15
in.
to the 20, 25, 30. And coming this way will be Aiden Carrington. He's at the 40, 35, and we lasso him down inside the 40-yard line.
Well,
down to about the 32-yard line. You thought there might have been a hole.
There was absolutely a hole back at about the 20, 25-yard line, and how they did not call that is beyond me. So it's a 31,
from
41.
The 17 to the 32.
51, 50, 49-yard run for them.
And Bruce Willis, the quarterback, handed it to him, and he knew what that was. He's flanked out to the right, tight formation. They put him in motion this time, and they go to the fullback. The inside run that time to the 30, inside the 30 down to about the 28. And running it was one Luke DiPietro, you talked about.
DiPietro. French.
He got up a little
Italian.
slowly, but I think he's okay.
6 on the play.
A couple of lines in on the stop that time.
So 55 yards on 2 carries. Yeah, how
Real
about
Goodwin made the stop and helped by others.
Yeah, we didn't have a replay on that one, but that was a hold, no doubt about it.
Well, here's the quarterback again, Willis in the gun. Play fakes this
Snap
time.
throw.
Throws that.
Oh,
Boy,
great
what a
tackle.
hit. The pass caught by Cooper Allman, and he is hit, immediately, and Stan leading the attack that time. That was a big hit. A knee breaker by Reed Williamson.
Great job. Very little, if any, pickup
Read it
on
beautifully,
that
didn't
play.
he?
Great open field tackle.
And textbook tackling. Well, it brings up 3rd and about 6. Let's call it a long 5, short 6.
Tough call if you're Dresden right now.
Scoreboard says 6, but we'll go with that. 3rd down and 6. Clock running 5:44. We concur. Wide out will be Aiden Flora. They bring Carrington here to the near side now. Put him off the line here right in front of us. He goes in motion. They give it to him. He wants to run outside, and he's turned up inside out. And now the ball knocked away. The guy that made the stop, Gabe Lee.
Lee, a great tackle there on the play. Carrington, the runner, lost what, about 3 on that play, did Carrington.
Sure did. So it's going to bring up now 4th and 9, a long 9.
And they're going to go for it in this situation because I don't think the long field goal is in their repertoire this year.
Gabe Lee got a hand around his hands around his ankles, upended him, and there were about 3 of the lines waiting on him if he got loose.
Dave, you saw it so much last year. How many open field tackles on the edge did Gabe Lee make?
He really matured and became a great football player.
The G-man, the little general.
Guerrera to the far side right. Willis drops. Willis throws. Willis a floater.
Ooh.
Incomplete.
Almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted. And that was, again, Reed Williamson. They're making the play.
So after one big play that had questionable origins, it's all wiped out, and it's TCA football at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Lions.
I like what I saw that time. Blake Carlson coming off the sideline. The offensive lineman came off, first guy to meet Reed Williamson.
Yep.
Congratulate him on the play. That's great teamwork and great spirit. 31-yard line, 1st and 10.
Another about the same spot TCA started that first drive from, wasn't it, Dave?
Yep. They started, well, they're a yard less than what they started. They started at 32 last time, now 31 this time. So the Lions defense steps up big. That big play by Gabe Lee on the 3rd down play, the mood changer. Atwood throws over the middle.
Oh!
Incomplete and picked off. Too high. Harden tried to go up and get it, but Atwood threw it over his outstretched arms, and it's picked off.
Well, he got up there. He skywalked, but still a little above his above his leaping ability.
And the ball's at the 44 now, and Dresden comes up with a big INT. Who got it, Stan? Could you tell?
Did not see that. It was 20.
Thought it was Parker Scott. I thought maybe not him. He's a defensive lineman. It was a linebacker who picked it off, I thought. Or a defensive back.
That was a DB.
DB. So we apologize to the Dresden fans. 44-yard line. That tight formation again, Stan.
Yeah, that's pretty much a shoebox.
They flip it this time
4
to Flora. Flora, stop and push back, and now flag comes in at the point of attack. It's either going to be a hold on them or a face mask.
Loss of 2.
Came right at the point of attack in the tackle.
Flora.
The way Dresden's reacting, it's against them.
What was his number, 4?
Number 4. Little flip up in the midair to him. Goes as a pass, doesn't it?
No, that was backwards. Oh,
no, he flipped it in front. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
No, I thought he ran in front of him, but I may be wrong.
Well, if he handed it off to him.
It was a little flip to him in the front, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It's insignificant.
Yeah, that's right, because we stopped him, and a big loss.
And we're going to take the penalty on the play.
Penalty moves them back to the 46.
So that play wiped off the books.
Where'd they start that, Stan? What, at 44, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hand off up the middle. Stopped.
Nothing.
Maybe a gain of 2.
Interior defensive line. And look at one of the guys getting up last is the big guy. 5'11", 305, the senior Kendall Boyle and others.
And let's see, a pickup of about 2 on the play. Not a whole lot. Second and about 16.
Ethan Kaufman had a piece of that as well.
Yep. I'm looking
Second
at this
and 17, Stan.
I'm looking at this double pane glass. It's a little hard to see. It needs to get the Windex hit to it.
That's why when you asked me, did I want the window and or the glass where I could see the scoreboard, I took the no window. Here is Carrington in motion. They flip it back to him. He runs far side right, breaks a tackle or 2, but doesn't get a lot.
Maybe 2,
Gets into
3.
TCA territory, but he's upended and stopped at the 49. He's going to bring up Stanley about 3rd and 15.
Carrington 2 carries for 6 yards unofficially.
TCA so well coached.
3:12 and counting here in the first quarter of action. 6-0 TCA.
They give Goodwin the stop. That's his second stop of the night for Fruel.
That's going to be hard. Say that 3 times real fast.
I know it.
Fruel.
3rd down and 16. Willis drops. Willis steps up in the pocket. He's going to keep it and run and throws it downfield. Incomplete.
Way overthrown.
Had to unload it because pressure was closing in on him in the pockets. He ran up in the pocket to avoid the rush.
He was almost across the line of scrimmage.
He was very close, wasn't he?
That he was.
You're getting messages.
Yeah, and I bet I know what these are, too.
Our game being delayed tonight as far as the telecast. Hope you're enjoying it. We'll probably watch it sometime later tonight ourselves, Stan. I know you will. Jay will have that up. We had some technical issues up here to bring you the live coverage, but glad you're aboard this fashion. 4th and 16. 2:50 clock arrested in the first. TCA leads the game after a 68-yard drive, scoring at the 7:25 mark. The PAT was no good. Here's the kick by Carrington, and TCA is going to run away from it. And Dresden will have it, and TCA will have it now. They're out to 22. So they had it at the 32, 31, and now they're on 20. Well, they'll mark it at the 21. 1st and 10 there.
Yeah, they're trading field position here, and right now they're winning that battle.
No doubt.
Well, the governor wants a message. The governor will get a message.
So 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Beautiful evening here in Dresden, here in Weakley County.
Sun's gone down. It's getting cooler.
It is. It was down in the 70s.
This reminds me of my days at WAZ-TV in Evansville when we did them on same night tape delay, 10:30 broadcast.
Yeah, Stan, I can remember some August nights. It was you had to delay the game because of the heat.
Oh, heat.
Very blessed tonight. And cool weather next week, I understand.
That's a good thing for the home opener.
At Wood, with Miller behind him, 2 wideouts each way. 21-yard line, 1st and 10. They put a man in motion, and they throw it underneath, and it's going to be caught. And it's caught this time, a big hit, but not before Reed Williamson catches that football and holds on at the 29-yard line.
Pickup of about 6, maybe 7 on the play for Reed.
Yeah, it didn't give him as much. He's at the 27, you're right.
That's
now,
a 6-yard pickup.
What's he going with the football? He's moving back. Flag on the play.
Naturally.
I didn't see that. Well, we mentioned the white hat is back in the backfield now, which some people speculate we could see more penalties called than usual.
We believe they are from the Northwest Association.
So that moves it back to line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down now and 10. They said incomplete, Stan, is what they said.
Okay.
The ball must have hit the turf. I apologize. We didn't see that. Here's a pass to Helton.
Wide open,
Caught
first
it.
down.
35, 40, 45. Stumbles his way to the 45-yard line. And the fourth catch of the night by the Lakester, Lake Helton.
24 yards pickup for Helton on the play.
Takes his looks and his athletic ability from his lovely mother, Melissa.
3 catches for Helton, and my football number, it's 3 catches and Stan Gerard yards, 67.
All right, so number 67 at Rice High School, the legend at a legendary school in Indiana. They do more than play basketball there. Here's Miller, rolling Miller. Excuse me, that's going to be Atwood. He unloads it to Lee. Lee, 45-yard line. Lee, 40. Ball pops away, but Miller's down there. I think Lee got it back himself.
15 yards in the pickup to the G-man.
Great improv by one Owen Atwood. Stan, he's making some good decisions.
Really making great decisions. And this is one thing. This is one advantage we have over last year, a quarterback with some running ability. He's got a decent arm, but he's got the wheels behind him, too. It really opens up your offense.
The one turnover wasn't really a bad decision. The ball just got away from him, sailed on him.
And we still almost got a piece of it. We still got a piece of it.
Another first down. Atwood looks left, now rolls here to the right, and he's going to try to throw, and it's incomplete, and lucky that wasn't picked off. Good coverage by Jacob Moore on the intended receiver, Gabe Lee.
Boy, he went up there. He had a hand on it,
sure
just
did.
Could not get it.
Atwood
so when he's missed, he's been high.
What's the old line that Skip Carey used to use in his broadcast? Got the guts of a cat burglar.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. Showing some courage. Ran out of that time. It's going to be second down and 10. The ball at the 40-yard line of Dresden. TCA leads the game 6-0, 116 first. Miller in the pistol right behind. They run the option. Here's Atwood's going to keep it. A great decision. 35-yard line, 30-yard line. He's got another first down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A pickup of 11.
Yeah, 11-yard pickup for Owen on that play.
Another great decision.
4 carries, 18 yards for the quarterback, Atwood.
Sam, remember the run that Miller made, despite it was called back on the penalty. That has Dresden's attention right now because they're looking at him more than they are Atwood.
Because he's stretching it out. You've got to. That's showing Hank ultimate respect.
Sure is. And Atwood making some really good decisions and really good plays. Helton far side left. Williamson over there with him. Here to the near side will be Harden. And here closest to us is Gabe Lee, the general. They go to Lee. Lee underneath the bubble screen. Nothing.
Great defensive effort there by number 21.
They had Harden there in front of him to block, but boy, Dresden read that beautifully, didn't they?
Jacob Moore with the read and the tackle on the play.
Cooper Allman had a piece of that as well. I see the Allman family, and I don't know them personally.
They had a song once called
sure
Ramblin' Man.
Yeah, they're down to my right, and the only reason I know that they're Allman family, they all got T-shirts on that says Allman.
Lord, I was born a rambling
What was it, the
man.
Allman Brothers? Is that what it was? Yeah, the Allman Brothers. All had the blonde, long hair.
Yeah. Greg Allman's still alive, I believe.
Is he?
One of them is.
Well, that's going to end your first quarter. Your score at the end of 1. The Lions of TCA lead the Lions of Dresden, and they're moving again. Second down and 10 at the Dresden 30, and the Lions lead the game 6-0 back right after this.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back, everybody. Dave McCulley, Stan Gerard, Jay Cash, and our producer director, and a great friend of mine, one of my best friends, Alabama Roll Tide. He's back here with us, Brad Chappell, and his son is one of the young coaches for Dresden we talked about earlier. And it's going to be the Lions. Here is Atwood running the option back to Miller. Miller will
they're not covering him.
And Miller bulldog down as he gets to about the 27-yard line. A nice stop there that time by Michael Lawrence. Brad, good to see you, buddy. How you been? Yeah. Yep, 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Yeah, yeah. Yep.
You don't miss those soccer matches on a Saturday, do you?
Yeah.
Wait till the ones on Sunday afternoon when the NFL's going.
Well, we've had some of those too, haven't we, Brad? Yeah. All right, buddy. Good to see you, Brad. Great to see you, man. Bless you. Tell Christian everybody say hello. All right. Brad Chappell, the former AD, my former boss at Bethel. Good to see him.
3rd and long.
Third down at about 8. Atwood in the pocket. Atwood over the middle, and that ball is incomplete.
Oh, had through
Nice
the double coverage
effort
there
by Cam Harden, but he couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, he had double, triple coverage on that play, and it's going to be 4th and long. TCA going to go for it here. We've got a good leg, but I think a little early in the season, be trying to kick 40-plus yard field goals. Although in the 8th grade, in the JV game, or not the JV game, the middle school game last year down at Fayette Academy, he popped a 35-yard field goal.
Yep. Here is TCA going for it.
And
4th and 8
And that's just so unusual.
at the 27, almost 28-yard line. Here's Miller in the pistol behind Atwood. Atwood in the pocket, holds his ground, throws.
Oh, yeah.
Caught. Great catch by Lake Helton. He's inside the 15-yard line, and Lake has his 5th catch of the night. He and Atwood have been the stars of the game, and the ball's at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10, the Trinity Christian Academy line.
14-yard pickup on that play. Now, who got that ball?
That was Lake Helton that caught it.
Okay.
We understand we have had some technical problems. Jay has worked diligently on those, and the warrior that he is, he'll not give up. So we apologize for that. On the road, sometimes it happens. We apologize. Here's Atwood trying to hand it off, then kept it. He's outside the 10. He was going to get the ball to the running back, and they got in a little bit of a tussle for it, and Atwood pulled out and said, no, I'm going to run it.
You run it, I run it. No, you run it.
Not the way you draw it up, but it paid
It was
dividends
effective.
because it was a positive play.
It was effective, and it'll be 2nd and about 8 on the play. We can get a first down at, what, about the 3?
About just inside the 4, Stan, you're right. And the ball's at where? The 10? No, it's at the 11. The 2nd down and long, moving toward the end zone to our left, the scoreboard end zone. Atwood looks. Atwood wants to throw.
Got one
Atwood
wide open.
is running to the right. He's going to tuck it and run, and he's not going to get much. Gets to the 10, maybe a yard, and that's it. Great defensive coverage in the secondary by Dresden.
If you saw on that play, we had a receiver open, and he was scrambling out. Need to come back on that a little bit and help out. We could have reception on that play, maybe broke it for some yards.
Yep, no doubt about it.
But when he read the play that he knew it was going to be a run, he turned around, found the nearest man to block.
3rd down and 10. Or excuse me, at the 10. 3rd down at about 7 now. 2-down territory, no doubt, Stan. I guess you could consider the field goal, but I would think they might go for it if they don't make it. Would you think?
If I know bowling, he'll go for it.
And you know bowling.
Just a tad.
Not.
Hey, thank you for the nice hat.
Here is Atwood.
Wide open.
The hole opens, and he throws over the middle, and that ball is incomplete, and lucky it wasn't picked off. They tried to go to Helton again, coming across the middle. But that time, Dresden smelled it out, knocks it away, and Stan, pretty fortunate that wasn't picked off. They had about 3 people around him.
He had a running lane.
Yep, sure did.
He had a running lane. Did not read that play as well as he should have.
3rd down and 7 at the 10. TCA leads the game 6-0, 9:37 first half.
Well,
so
defense has reigned supreme in this game. TCA's moved ball, made some yards, but Dresden's making them earn it.
now TCA, I think, is going to call the timeout and talk about it. We'll take one with them. 6-0 TCA, knocking on the door on a 4th and 7 from the Dresden 10. Back after this. Stay with us.
Premier Dental Center offers compassionate, high-tech dentistry for every member of your family. Our experience and use of advanced technologies gives you a higher level of care in general, cosmetic, and sedation dentistry. Call 731-300-3000 for an appointment at any of our 4 locations in Jackson, Bells, Milan, and Lexington. Visit Premier Dental Center for a game plan for a winning smile.
Creating smiles and building confidence. Premier Dental Center.
We're back, and the real boss of the outfit, Lisa Cashin's in the house. Good to see her back behind us, keeping Jay straight. That's a task, Stan. Right now, the task for the Lions is to try to punch it in here at the 10-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 7. can get the first down on that score and get to about the 3, and you're in good shape.
Yeah, remember, you can get a first down, but
Yep.
you're thinking touchdown this play.
Right. Dresden will protect that goal line. They'll have people back there, no doubt. Try to put some pressure on Atwood. Atwood's played well. They've had the lights on here.
And they've got those digitized
Yeah,
lights
they're
here.
not quite fully at full pace yet, but they will be in a minute. I need those in my backyard. It's going to be,
I've got some lights in my side yard.
I put some little portable lights back there. Looks pretty good. Here is the handoff, and not much.
Went for the dive, quick opener, didn't
Yep.
get it. Pickup of
They thought Dresden were looking for the pass. They tried the inside run, and it did not get anything, really. Miller maybe got a yard to the 9. That's about it.
And Dresden's defense holds deep in their own territory, and they'll have 1st and 10 and about 90 yards to go.
Yeah, the fans love it. They're going to give him forward progress inside, just inside the 9, so it's going to be 1st and 10 Dresden at their own 9-yard line. They had some momentum earlier, but TCA's defense came up big. Here's
Oh, great job, TC.
Yep, no
they
doubt.
lined up in a shoebox so tight that
Sure did.
Riverside would be proud of that play, and TCA
That's-
smoked it out really well.
that's your guy Luke again, DePietro.
No, just a small. It actually got more than I thought it would.
Yeah, he got him up to about the 12. Remember, the first team I saw run that so effective in this area years ago was Crockett County. Remember that?
Yeah. Who was that got that?
DePietro, your boy. He's running it again. Crashes his way to the 15. They've got to get to the 19, over the 19, so it's going to be 3rd down now and short.
DePietro, 3 carries for
DePietro.
59 yards.
I like that name. Spells it D-I, then capital Pietro. Hank Miller made the stop. All-time leading tackler in TCA history.
And if there was a defensive player that would be a favorite for Mr. Football, Hank Miller would be it.
Got banged up a little bit in the preseason, but has come back with force. Look at him
Missed
towering
one
right
wicked
there. That
play.
towel draped across the back of his pants there. Here's the handoff, and no, he did not get it. No. First guy there, big lineman, stopping him there was Kendall Boyle, and others got there to help him.
And they were very unsuccessful in moving Mr. Boyle, and very few players can say that they've moved him around. He's a
Gonna punt
load.
it. I think Dresden thought about it briefly because it's 4th and a yard. TCA has to be careful to not jump here.
Big Micah into the game.
Yep, and they'll have
Roadblock.
to. Well, they line up, Stan. Let's see if he drops back and is going to punt it.
Number 78, the roadblock.
They're trying to draw TCA off is what they're trying to do. They're going to punt the ball.
Yeah.
Yep, they take the penalty. Stan, they give up 5 yards.
Now you look at this kid for TCA out there, number 78, Micah McCormick,
Yeah, I
a
saw-
freshman,
yep.
5'9", 315. As nice a young man as there is out there, great young man, and by the time he graduates, this young man's going to be special.
Come out of the field. Dresden's going to punt it from near their own end zone. We'll be back after this 30. Stay with us.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
Call Farm Bureau agent Travis Vance at 731-661-0102 or see him at 285 North Parkway in Jackson. Farm Bureau Insurance and one Travis Vance, a proud sponsor of TCA Athletics. Travis Vance, my personal insurance agent. And I can tell you this with all honesty, I switched my insurance from another large company to Travis Vance at State Farm. Saved me almost $100 a month. On my bill, I had my car and my home bundled together. Saved me almost $100 a month, Dave.
They line up. They're going to go for it. Running back crashes his way to the 20, to the 121, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Dresden.
Yeah, they went with a Buffalo package there. And players still getting up from the bottom of the pile.
Stan, they had called the timeout, I guess, before the penalty. I thought there was going to be a penalty, but because that ball would have been back to the 16, but it's a 1st down, so
Well,
Coach Cruz saying, okay, we're going to go for it. I got a big line. We're going to use them.
we did not defend that well.
Sure didn't. 7:20 left in the first half. TCA leads the game 6-0. Quarterback keeper, and that's going to be Bruce Willis.
Picks up about 7 on the play.
Scooting his way up to about the 27. Yeah, sure did.
His first carry of the night.
You got to love the name Bruce Willis. Willis is a junior, 6'1", 205.
Started last year as
Yeah,
a sophomore.
sure it is. Second year. So he's seasoned. He's been in the wars before. Doubles here to the near side. Receiver far side, Love. Willis keeps it again. Dresden saying, we got a big line and we're going to use it. Now flag comes in from the backfield. Normally that comes in, it's going to be holding.
Short pickup of less than a yard on the play. And we'll take the penalty if it was a hold.
Yeah, no doubt.
You take that one.
Good crowd. TCA travels well through the years. Not a massive crowd, but a good crowd across the way over there, Stan. How'd you come up to Bradford, Greenfield that way?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I came. Well, normally I come that way. That's the way I'll go home.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. It's that little last stretch in 54. That's scary. That'd be scary during deer season. You, of course, remember our last football game when we got caught by the deer.
Yeah, that's right. I've been coming up this way the last few days up to Greenfield, going over to McKenzie from Jackson. But they're doing some construction. Boy, it takes you forever from Atwood to McKenzie now, yeah. And not to say all the rocks flying on your windshield and the asphalt, too, getting on your car.
How many years have they been working on that road?
Oh, forever. They've got one section done. Here's a running back, and
little guy.
He won't go down, and doing a little two-dance Texas two-step is Cooper Allman, but he finally goes down at the 20.
And no gain on the play.
Loss a yard. Cooper Allman, one of the Allman brothers. So it's 3rd down 11. Clock running, 5:45. Glad you're aboard tonight. Watching this one on a tape delay basis, obviously, but we apologize for our technical difficulties, but that's just something we couldn't avoid tonight. We'll have it all straightened out when we come home next week.
Memphis Business Academy, not the real NBA, but the executives of Memphis. Boy, they got plowed by Munford.
That's the first time we played them?
Yes, it'll be.
Yeah, I think so. Here's the quarterback and a floater downfield. Incomplete. No, they caught. They caught that football. What a
you
catch
gotta be kidding.
by Aiden Flora. And now they say incomplete. Oh, well, the crowd was reacting. And the way we were acting, I thought maybe that was caught, but
no, it bounced.
It bounced. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me initially.
Yeah. There you see a good shot of it.
He's
He's trying to sell it, though. Look at him.
Well, he did a good job. He got
He
some
sure
of the crowd.
did.
He got the and you.
Yeah, had me fooled for a second. 'Cause
Fooled me
that's not
once.
real hard to do. Carrington, the sophomore, will be back and stand back around the 10. And I don't think they'll fake it here, Stan, but you got to be careful later in the game because he's got the wheels back in punt formation, but it's going to be a punt here from near his own 10-yard line. And now a timeout. The whistle will shrill throughout the night air, and Dresden calls a timeout. Well, we'll take another one with them. Gabe Lee, the punt returner. We'll take a 30. We're back after this. TCA leads the game 6-0, 5-12 in the first half. We're from Dresden with TCA, the opener here tonight with TCA football.
The efficiency of any irrigation system depends on the quality of the well. In western Kentucky, Tennessee, and southern Illinois, this can be a problem because the water is deeper in these areas than it is on the west side of the Mississippi River. To be effective in installing these deeper wells, Mid-Valley Irrigation has invested in a test well rig for deep wells. The test well is invaluable in telling the driller where the screen should be placed, how deep the water is, and what screen and gravel pack should be used. A test well is relatively inexpensive and can give us a lot of information about water on your farm. Take the guesswork out of deep well drilling and call us today.
Welcome back, everybody. Dave McCulley, Stan Gerard, Bradley White, our cameraman here now working with us. You're seeing the replay. Well, Dresden is faced with a 4th and 11, and they'll have to punt the football from back near their own 10-yard line. Gabe Lee, the very dangerous one, stands at his own 45.
Why don't they just line up where they're going to do it from?
Carrington.
Little sidewinder kick.
Sidewinder and Lee with a catch at the 42. He's at the 45, trying to get far side right to the 45 to midfield to the 45, and he's upended there and stopped at about the 45-yard line.
Yeah,
Good
they're gonna
return.
give him- He got knocked back. They're going to give him forward progress to the 45.
Got about 13 yards on that stand.
Nice return. TCA ball inside Dresden territory.
The home opener next week. Memphis Business will have airtime for you at 6:30. Kickoff at 7 nights from the friendly confines of the Lions Den.
And I tell you what, they've got two running backs over 1,300 yards each last year. One of them just transferred in right before school started.
So they mean business then, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, 45-yard line. The
There's the-
officials, they're going to mark something off here. I didn't see a flag.
Block in the back.
2 or 3 times tonight they've called something. And
Ooh, that's a big boy.
yeah, and back. He had fielded at the 42, so it's back to the 40, but still not devastating.
Still
It's
great
the
field
40. Yeah,
position.
great field position. Field position so important in the game of football. 5:01. 1st and 10.
We go out and score on this series. It just pads the stats a little bit.
See Nick Chappell down there, Brad's son. He's defensive coordinator. An offensive coordinator as well, I think. I think he's the offensive coordinator. We'll double check that. Coach Justin Cruz of the Cruz family. There's another Cruz family in the area with coaching lineage, but they
Coached at
spell it
Gibson
C-R-U-C-E. He's no longer at Gibson County. I'm not sure where
No,
he is now.
he coached at Gibson
Yeah,
County.
he sure
at one
did.
point.
Yep, sure did. The brothers, there were 2 of the Cruz brothers. They played in Lambeth from Wabaun County.
No relation to that nut job Tom. Different spelling.
No doubt.
Tom's a booger.
He really is. You can be when you got a lot of money, I guess. Over the middle, caught, and a nice catch, and catching that football on the delivery. And that is going to be Reed Williamson. Caught that strike and that bullet from Owen Atwood. Atwood had some zing on that thing.
16. Let's see. Check that. That was
From the 40 stand.
that was Williamson 20.
Yeah, Williamson caught it, yep. He was wide open, too. They
Oh,
got
yeah.
there and closed in on him pretty quick, ran a great pattern. You
16
see him
yards
here
in the
along with
pickup.
Lake Helton. Helton has 5 catches. Atwood has really played well here.
So
1st and
TCA
10.
is showing that they can get it to a lot of different receivers, and they've all been competent in their receptions.
Running it. And now a whistle, and I think we have illegal motion.
Somebody scooted a little bit too quickly.
Yeah, the near side official threw that right below me here. Appreciate the accommodations of the folks here at Dresden.
Yeah.
The famous basketball arena to our left is the Roundhouse. We've called some games in there.
We had to sit in the stands to call our last game there.
I
It was
remember
a sub-state.
Remember the late Lisa Hutchins, who passed away, the great assistant coach at Union, former All-Stater at Greenfield. I was at the Roundhouse the night that she passed away. I remember getting the word, very sad. Well, 5 yards tacked on, so it's 1st and 15 now. The ball moved back to the 47. Beautiful night, absolutely gorgeous night the Lord's blessed us with here. Singles each way. Hand off Miller. Miller,
Gonna get 5.
and I don't think he got that much, Dan. He gets about 3, doesn't he? Ball was at the 47. He's at 45, but then knocked him back. So it's going to be 2nd and 13.
Okay, so picked up 3 then, yeah.
The Hammer. See the Millers at West Jackson. I have trouble finding them where they sit now because we're not in our sanctuary. I always sit in the balcony so I can see people down to my right, but now
You're taking attendance.
I sat with Bradley Smith and his family and Jay Lyle in the game. We sit up near the front. They keep me straight. Here's the pass behind the intended receiver, this time incomplete. Trying to go to Gabe Lee. I got to go this Sunday. I missed this past week. I was coming back from St. Louis, seeing the Yankees.
Did they win or lose? I forgot to ask.
Yankees?
Yeah.
Oh, we won 12-8. I knew it all the time. Saw Judge hit a home run. I'll always remember it. Caught a foul ball, and my son and I gave it to the little guy right in front of us.
Saw that picture?
Yeah, he loved it. My son had told me in the 2nd inning, he said, Dad, if we get your foul ball, we got to give it to this little kid. I wanted to keep the ball so bad, but we gave it to him. 3rd down and 13. Ball at the 45. Lions trying to make something happen, and they'll have to punt it away. Atwood throws a little flare pattern out here to Miller. Miller trying to turn the corner 40, 35, Miller 30. Miller's got the 1st down and more. He's inside the 30 and scrambles his way to the 27-yard line. And another great play here. Look at that. Look at that cut. Look at that run. Look at the power at the end.
And notice how he protected that football. Hank Miller, unheralded in the way he can catch the ball out of the backfield and make yards. Makes him doubly dangerous. Excellent open field runner when he catches the ball.
No doubt about it. He's in the pistol behind Atwood. Lake Helton near side here to the left, short side of the field. Two receivers far side right, the wide side of the arena here. Looking, Atwood rolls. Atwood's going to have to get rid of it. Atwood's going to run out of territory. Now he's going to throw it downfield and throws it away.
Yeah.
Good decision.
Tried to stretch it out, but they did a great job of pursuit on that play, and excellent job by the defense covering our receivers.
Yep. Darren Bowling, the coach, caught him. He's went out there and took him out of the shoulder pad and shoved him back out there. Coach Bowling has been a great one. Hall of Famer, no doubt, hasn't he, Stan?
Yep.
State championship.
He plays the guitar a little bit. He used
I
to be in a
heard
band
that.
long
You told
ago.
me that. Yeah, he probably knows some of those Allman Brothers songs.
I'm gonna do a duet with him. He's gonna be picking. He's gonna be picking. I'm gonna be grinning.
Well, I was going to say, if he picks and sings and plays, that's okay. All you need to do is grin. It's going to be second down and 10. The ball resting at the 26-yard line, nestle right there on the green grass. And out. TCA calls a timeout.
The green grass of home.
I think so. Timeout, Lions. They lead the game 6-0 over the Dresden Lions. We're back right after this message on the TCA Football Network.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account, pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
We're back here at Dresden High School at Rotary Field. 2:34 to go in our first half of play. TCA 6-0 over Dresden. TCA basketball with second and long 9 ball at the 26-yard line of the Lions.
No doubt about
from
it.
Dresden.
Well, Lions lead the game 6-0. They had a 68-yard drive at the 7:25 mark of the first stanza. Had a couple of other opportunities getting near midfield or in Dresden territory that went awry. And both defensive units have stepped up and made some big plays when they had to.
Time of possession, we're killing it.
Oh, absolutely.
And only have 6 to show for it.
Field position for the most part. TCA's had the better field position all night.
Well,
Breeze coming through the window here. Really nice.
I like it when we're controlling the time of possession, though.
Here is Atwood, flips it back. Nice catch by Harden, the youngster. He slashed down at the 20. But, boy, that was a dangerous play. Atwood tossed a knuckleball up in the air. Harden went up there and got it. And look at this play by Harden. And look at the play by Atwood. See Harden go back behind himself and catch that ball, Stan. That's really a nice athletic play.
7 on the play.
Atwood showing some courage out there. They had him. That didn't really fool Dresden at all. We just made a play.
Yeah.
Third.
Into the short side
and
of the
4.
field on top of it.
Oh, yeah. 3rd and 4. Hash mark left. Here at the near side toward the Dresden stands. Good crowd here. Dresden had a late arriving crowd. TCA, a late arriving crowd, but a lot of folks across the way. Atwood dancing. Atwood throwing. Atwood. Caught underneath. Yes.
About the 8.
Inside the 10.
12-yard pickup.
Reed Williamson, he and Lake Helton have been big receivers tonight, and it's going to be 1st and goal for your Trinity Christian Academy Lions.
Williamson, 2 catches for 28. Helton with 5 catches for 81. Wow. And the score.
1st and goal.
Uh-oh.
Atwood drops the ball, and I think Dresden's got it. I'm not sure if it was a snap or Atwood just wasn't ready for it or what, but Dresden comes up with a big turnover on a gift from TCA.
2 costly TCA turnovers.
Yep.
This one hurts because it's deep in Dresden territory.
And replay just went awry there. The snap and the catch by Atwood. Here it is again. Let's see what we have here. Yeah,
didn't handle the snap good.
Just didn't handle it well, yep. Wasn't that bad of a snap. Owen would like to have that back on the yo-yo.
I think it may have been a little bit misdirected.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit offline to the left.
But I want to probably be the first to tell you he should have caught it.
Yeah.
Joe Cole in there at that linebacker spot. Good look at him there. And here's the run.
Not much.
Not much at all. That ball,
DiPietro.
they came up with it at the 12, the fumble. He picks up maybe a half a yard to a yard. Let's call it 2nd and 9. Well, I'd be surprised if Dresden tries anything. They'd like to go in this down 6-0, let this clock. It's under 50 seconds. So they'll probably just try to snap it and fall on it. And now they run the football. And dangerous play up to about the 18. DiPietro runs it again. And Miller made the stop. It'll be 3rd down.
Pick up about 4 on that play, 5.
3rd and 3. The ball just short of the 20. 20 seconds all that remains, and Stan, they might run one play and just see if they can make something happen on a long run, but other than that, they're just going to let this clock expire and go down 6-0.
And remember, Dresden had the ball to start the second half.
Yep. Here's the quarterback keeper. Coming here to the near side is Bruce Willis. Flag on the play. It's going to be called back anyway, but that's going to end your first. Well, it's down to 2 seconds. Holding on the lines. Crowd saying terrible, terrible.
You know what we need on this play now? Fumble.
Yep, need a fumble and it pop up in the air and us grab it.
We need Fairleigh versus Trenton.
Yeah, you and I were coming back from a basketball
Huntington.
guys that night. Remember
That
that?
was
Yeah. That was when
Will Keltner dropped 32 in as a freshman in his first game.
First game ever. Yeah, I remember that. We were listening to the game and Peabody was on the ropes and they went on to win the state title.
Yep.
Fairleigh snapped the ball when there was no need to, really, and fumbled the ball. I'll never forget that. Tonight's broadcast, by the way, we'd like to thank Wall Street Grill in Humboldt for the pregame meal and Casey's General Store in Dresden for the postgame pizza.
And that is the end of our first half, Diamond. The score is 6-0 TCA. We'll be back with the halftime show after these messages. And welcome back to Dresden High School here in Dresden, Tennessee. Stan Gerard along with Diamond Dave McCulley. We're at the half, getting ready to start the second half, and TCA holding on to a precarious 6-0 lead. We'll remind you once again that you're watching this game on a tape delay basis. Unfortunately, not enough internet to do the broadcast with on a live basis, and there's just nothing we could do about that. We weren't informed. But anyway, this broadcast brought to you in part by Foundation Bank, H.C. Phillips & Sons, City Lumber Company, Premier Dental Center, Justin Miller and the folks at Mid-Valley Irrigation, and Travis Vance with Farm Bureau Insurance. Here's a look at the unofficial stats from the first half. And for Dresden, they have 71 yards on 71 yards rushing, no yards passing, 76 yards of total offense. DiPietro, 5 carries for 65. Willis, 1 carry for 7. Carrington, 2 carries for 6. And no completions for TCA. Atwood, 5 carries for 25 yards. Harden with 1 for 7. And Hank Miller with 5 carries for 22 yards. TCA with 47 yards of rushing offense. TCA, Lee has 1 catch for 15. Miller 1 for 18. Williamson has 2 for 28. And Lake Helton with 5 receptions for 81 yards. TCA with 102 yards in receptions. That TCA with a total offense of 149 yards. And it is Dresden with 78. So TCA about doubling up Dresden in the total yards of offense, but TCA only with the 6-0. TCA with 2 turnovers. One was an interception at midfield, and then there was a fumble when TCA had the ball deep in Dresden territory. And Diamond Dave has joined us back. He was signing autographs. He did not run out of glossies, I don't think.
No, I had just a handful left when I got through. But Stan, your thoughts, and you've I know recapped it for the fans.
We finally got on?
Yeah, we are. And,
Hey.
and a lot of the second quarter was on, Jay told me. So Jay's worked very, very hard on that. Your thoughts, what does TCA have to do to pull away in the second half?
Well, you got to remember, Dresden's going to have the ball to start the first half, so the second half. Defense is going to have to play up good defense outside of one play that that 49-yard run that DiPietro had to start the game with. TCA's pretty much shut the offense down for Dresden.
Yeah.
They got 78 yards total offense, and 49 of it came on one play. So the TCA defense has been doing a nice job shutting the offense down of Dresden. We've got to keep that up defensively, and then just clean things up. We've had we've made some great catches, but we've had unfortunate penalties, couple of drop passes in the interception. And we've got to clean up some stuff, and I think we'll be fine.
One of those games that reminds you a little bit of a baseball game where you hope it doesn't come back to haunt you, where you've left people on base too much.
Oh,
and then,
yeah.
But,
and that score down there, makes you think exactly of that. Good point, Dave.
Because you feel like if TCA could get it by 2 scores, I wouldn't say they'd be in total command of the game, but you would feel really good about your chances to win on the
Well,
road.
if you remember what I said in the pregame, that didn't get aired, by the way, and that's okay. But I said, we've got to get them out of their game. Their game is power running, and if they can't run the ball, and we're tightening up we're breathing down their necks, and they can't run, that means they got to try and pass the ball. You want to get them out of their element.
Sure.
Make them do something that they dislike doing. A lot of coaches out there still think there's only 3 things that happen when you pass the football, and 2 of those are very bad.
2 of them are bad. I did meet, by the way, it was ironic. I was down talking to my brother, again, who's pastor at First Baptist Church, just about a mile away from here. And he was talking about, he introduced me to the Allman family.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you tell him we mentioned them?
Yeah, I sure did. And Cooper is named after his mother's maiden name. But good to meet them. It's one of the great things about what we do through the years. You meet so many people, our home people that we love and adore. And then you meet people on the road that you come to know, too.
Well, you remember there was a kid who played for PCA or something like that, maybe Kings Academy, that we played when we were over in Murfreesboro once.
Mm-hmm.
And they heard that we said something nice about them, and their family came up to me after the ball game and spent about 15 minutes with me. They were just thrilled to death that we talked about their kid.
Every time we talk about opposing fans, I think of the grandmother of The Rock down in Scottsdale.
The Rock.
What was Rocky's last name?
Rocky Scott.
Rocky Scott. Yeah, I knew you know.
The Rock.
The Rock. All right,
Had
TCA.
a beard in high school.
Yeah, he sure did.
He was a good athlete, though.
He really was. Here's the end over end kick. And it's going to be about the 10, 15, 20. And on his feet to about the 24.
Was that Gabe Lee?
I think, Hank Miller's one of the first guys down there. Gabe Lee there as well. If you don't know, you can pretty well say those guys, and they're pretty well going to be in the neighborhood every time.
Well, you can say Hank Miller on every play, and the chances are you're going to be right about 80% of the time.
15-yard kickoff return. Now the white hat and the official talking it over. I don't know if I didn't see a flag. The 15-yard return, that's against Dresden. It's going to put them in a hole. They haven't told us anything yet.
Well,
yeah, it is a penalty on Dresden.
Okay, illegal block in the back is going to be the call.
Going to take the ball all the way back inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 there for the Lions of Dresden. They trail the game 6-0. We are 7 seconds into this third stanza.
Chris Tippett, Allison Vance, that's probably Travis. among others, watching the broadcast and had the late start due to the technical difficulties. And here we go.
Here's the
12-yard pickup.
12-yard pickup, and that's going to be, he's been pretty effective, a little bitty guy, Cooper
24.
Allman. We just talked about him a moment ago. He picks up 9. It's going to be 2nd and a yard. No, he gets the first down.
11 on the play.
It's 11 on the play. I thought his knee hit maybe a yard short, but he did not.
No, you look for that side officials. His right foot
Yep.
was on the right side of the line, so first
Yep,
down.
no doubt. Receiver far side right. That's Flora, one of their playmakers.
Great play inside.
Inside dive this time.
Tackled by number 16 for TCA.
And that's going to be, in this case, Jensen Graves. Also in the stop, a little bit of piece of the action was Blake Carlson.
Jensen Graves, one of 4 quarterbacks on this team. How many times in our history of doing TCA football have we ever had 4 quarterbacks on the roster?
That's a good point. Inside handoff this time.
Great job reading it.
On the counter buck.
Let's see that replay again if we can.
Not much, to the 30.
And if we can get that replay up, watch 50 there on the inside. He recognized it, took
Carlson.
the inside cut, and made the stop on the play. Great piece of defense there, reading the play and cutting them down.
Disrupted everything, didn't he?
Yes.
It's going to be 3rd and about 5, the ball at the 30.
He shucked his block and made a great play.
Well, the ball's actually at the 31. It's going to be 3rd and about 4.
I love noticing the little things like that.
Oh, no doubt. And those are plays that coaches dissect on the films later.
Exactly.
Yep.
Those are the plays like that are the ones that win you ball games.
Place of your hands and your feet. And coaches teach all those technical things. They'll watch films even when they get back to Jackson tonight. That's going to be a pass out here. It's going to be called.
Uh-oh.
50, 45, 40. Harrington tiptoeing his way down the sideline.
They're saying he stopped out, but
and Lake Kelton said he stepped out of bounds at the 30, but I guess he
69
didn't.
yards.
69-yard pass play. He got behind the defenders that time.
And who was
he's
that?
their playmaker. That's Carrington, Aiden Carrington, the sophomore.
Well, all of a sudden this game's tied.
Yep.
Yeah, we tried to say he hit out of bounds. I don't know if he did or not. I'd love to see that on. I missed it on the replay. Maybe we can see it one more time. But
9:57, 56.
Here we go.
Here it is. Let's see if he steps out.
oh yes, he did.
He
He was
stepped
out of bounds.
He stepped
no
out
question
the 36
about it.
yard line. The official trading the play flat, saw it, and missed it.
And here's one of these garbage plays. Now I'm
my
really
goodness.
mad.
My goodness. And here is
Denied.
keeper and denied. The game remains
Well,
6-6. Let's see can we see the replay one
Yeah.
more time?
Great camera angle
Brandon White
too.
doing a great job. Here, watch this, folks. It's clear that he steps on the line.
Right there.
There it is.
With his left foot.
I mean, I'm not sure how the official missed
What
that.
was it, about the 22?
36-yard line.
Give me one more time if we can.
36-yard lines where he stepped out of bounds, clear as the nose on your face.
I wish we had a thing on it so I could say, freeze it. And here we go, one more time, right there.
Yes. And Lake Kelton told him, look at
He
Lake
pointed
Kelton.
right
He
at the
pointed right
play.
at it.
Well, both teams denied the extra point, so we're back to what do they call it in soccer? Nil. It's all nil.
6-6 NIL. Well, Stan,
Nil.
I'm not sure. I don't want to pick on him, but I'm not sure how the official didn't see that.
I agree because he was behind the play.
Yeah.
His job, he's got to be looking at the feet. In
He
that
even looked
instance.
over at Blake Kelton like, no, he didn't.
Well, we need to send this replay out. Guess what play is going to be on my highlight reel that I'm going to do?
That play there.
That play there.
6-6, we're tied. Well, got to shake it off. TCA, I wouldn't say dominated the first half, but they had field position. They let a couple of things get away from them. And now we're tied at 6-6. This coming at the 9:56 mark.
Remember, we gave away one big play in the first half. There was a big play there. But, yeah, this one needs to get us mad and start playing football. Great camera work, by the way.
Yeah, Brandon
nice
White.
job with the replay.
And Jay Cashin, our producing director.
Now, how many places are going to give you a replay 4 times and
That's
show
right.
it to you clearly?
Yeah, and one of the big plays of this game.
We needed a telestrator so I could have circled
Short
that thing.
kick, and it's going to be Harden.
Oh,
Falls back on it. Boy, he got a break there. Came
Yeah.
right back up to his breadbasket.
Remember, he recovered the opening kick of the game like that.
35-yard line. He was on a run and caught it, coughed it up, and then stayed right there in front of him, thank goodness. And the Lions will open up at their own 35-yard line, tied now at 6-6.
See, that was in that danger zone. You know, nobody from behind could back up to get it,
Yep.
and he had to charge forward like an outfielder coming in to get it. And it's fortunate he picked it up on the bounce.
Yeah, and just a freshman kept his composure.
And like I said, he hasn't gotten the ball thrown to him tonight, but trust me, folks, when I say this kid may be the next big thing as far as receivers
I was going to
go.
say, you can
One
tell
of the next big
he's going
things
to be a
at
great
least.
one, no doubt. Well, Lions have to go back to work offensively now.
Jeff Sisk says he stepped out of bounds twice.
Jeff Sisk happy with me with the Yankees. Here's a fly pattern out here to Gabe Lee. Caught it!
Oh, yeah!
35-30, 25-20, 15-10.
is gone.
That is a touchdown, Lions!
65 yards on the strike. Giddy up, go the Lions.
That's how you answer when you get a bad call.
Oh, trucking to the dewdrop in.
Then only 23 seconds after they scored, Lions come right back, and Atwood laid it on the money. Lee over his shoulder caught it, and look at him scurry into the end zone.
Trucking to the dewdrop in.
I think we could do without the singing. Atwood
Those of you who remember a game a few years ago know where that came from.
to Lee. Well, Lee has developed into a great athlete and football player.
That
Into
was-
attempt the PAT. We need this one. Ty Carlson. Snap back.
He
Ball
boomed
down.
that one.
Kick up. It's good. And the Lions lead the game 13-6. We'll take a break. TCA bounces right back after a tough break. And they answer with a big touchdown play back after this on the TCA Football Network.
Premier Dental Center offers compassionate, high-tech dentistry for every member of your family. Our experience and use of advanced technologies gives you a higher level of care in general, cosmetic, and sedation dentistry. Call 731-300-3000 for an appointment at any of our 4 locations in Jackson, Bells, Milan, and Lexington. Visit Premier Dental Center for a game plan for a winning smile.
Creating smiles and building confidence. Premier Dental Center.
Oh, looky. How long did that play take, Diamond? About 8 seconds?
Well, they scored at the 9:56 mark. That came at the 9:33 mark.
So you can do the math. That's out of my league. So, but TCA with the 13-60, and more important, we're up an extra point. So if they were tied, that forces them to go for 2. If it gets late and they get a score, that forces them to go for 2 in that situation.
So here's the kick by Carlson. End over end, same guy. He drops
Oh,
it
he fumbled it.
at the 12-yard line, picks it up, looking for help. Sometimes when you bobble ball like that, it slows down the defenders coming downfield, but that did not impede the progress in the attack of the front line of the TCA kickoff return or kickoff team.
A little bit of chicken fighting going on out there. Williamson was involved in it. Nothing, a few feathers were ruffled. That was about it, though. I
So
like that
now,
term.
I like that
Chicken
too.
fighting.
9:30 left here in this first or in the third stanza. TCA leads the game now. They've never trailed. They lead 13-6.
When they scored the touchdown, that fire truck lit its lights and did all that, how come it didn't go for us when we smoked them?
Well, I
Get
think
it?
when you're on the road,
Yeah,
we
smoked
smoked
'em.
them. I get it, yeah. 12,000 starving comedians in the area, and stands one of them. Here is the 22-yard line, 1st and 10.
Dave, you know my deal. I got to find things to laugh about.
Oh, no doubt. That's fun.
Oh, no. What's that song from back in the Detroit days? Nowhere to run to,
Nowhere to
baby.
hide.
Nowhere
Flag
to hide.
on the play here as we have the running.
That's
attack.
usually going to be on the offense.
I
But the
hate
way
to
they're
say it, the far
may be
side
on the
official said motion like face mask.
Oh. Yeah, where that flag was thrown, I can see it. I saw their arm.
I thought him grabbed like at his face, around his
I
nose.
didn't see it early, but I saw the arms of their offensive line later pointing out, and I was able to
and
see
Dresden
it then.
was celebrating a little bit. It's going to be face mask on TCA, I think.
Matt Valentine, the
Here's the,
school's
all right.
second all-time leading
Here's the,
scorer.
Matthew outpunted his coverage. Personal foul, TCA.
Jennifer Tibbs checking in.
I don't have mine tuned up, so you make sure we get all those folks in. There's
Of course,
Belinda Chapman.
you know what Jennifer Tibbs, I don't know if she's married or not, but you know her, if she's married, you know what her husband says?
What's that?
They call me Mr. Tibbs.
41-yard line, 1st and 10. The game is improving and the broadcast is deteriorating. 41-yard line, 1st and 10.
But we're having fun.
That's right. Lions have to shake it off here.
And we did.
4-man down lineman there. Here's the
Crossbuck.
crossbuck this
Great
time,
job.
and now a fumble. TCA looked like they were scrambling for the football. No, they're just celebrating the tackle.
15 with the lead tackle on that.
That's Williamson again, isn't it?
No, that's
No, that's Jacob Joyce.
yes, the freshman.
Well-
Jacob Joyce has got a decent little arm. He was a quarterback from middle school last year, but he's seen our night. He's getting involved on the defensive side of the ball. He's done good.
Yeah,
Proud of his efforts.
good-looking athlete, too.
Sophomore? I thought he was
Sophomore.
a freshman.
Second down and 10. The ball to 41, no gain. Handoff. There's that guy again, Diapetro.
Oh, great balance.
45-yard line. Scrambles his way.
About 18 on
He
the
had
play.
1,400 yards last year, and you can see why. He's got great balance
Look at this. Look at the.
and
yeah,
runs downhill, too. Look at him.
You hit the. You said the right word there. Balance from right here. Look at that balance.
Yep.
He got 4 or 5 extra yards in that play just because of his balance and able to get his hands on the play. And he crab walked.
44-yard line. They took it at their own 21. They have the TCA 44, 1st and 10.
83 yards on 6
Same
carries.
runner. Same result. Not quite as many yards, but he scrambles his way. He
About
scoots
8.
his way to about the 38.
He's got 91 yards and 7 carries.
Stan, they show patterns at times, Dresden does, of just saying, okay, we've got a big line. We trust you. We're going to give the ball to our running back, and they're going to run behind you. I mean, that's pretty simple football.
Well, you see a lot of the plays, we've been getting great penetration. Their big runs, they're holding and pushing us back off the ball. You'll notice that every time.
Second and a long 4. Play fake this time, running
Quarterback
back, and now
draw.
the quarterback keeps it, and he's hit hard. And maybe a yard at best.
Big Kendall and road blocking on the
Yeah.
play. The roadblock said, you got to go around somewhere else, big boy.
Yep.
Not in my neighborhood, not down my street.
It looked like, too, on that play was that Goodwin in on the stop, too?
Yeah. You know, Micah McCormick, when he had his freshman year picture taken, his dad told me this. He got a roadblock sign and took his picture with it and had Hank in the background.
Oh, really?
With his sledgehammer.
3rd and a long 2. And Stan, 3rd and 2, actually. And I would think this is 2-down territory for them.
Well,
Here comes that.
they're going to – I
Tight
bet they
knit.
come with the inside play here.
Oh, no doubt. Quarterback keeper.
Yep.
He's going to keep it. Now come here to the near side. He's going to get the first down and more.
Uh-oh,
30,
he's gone.
25, 20, 15, 10. One guy a chance to get him, and he doesn't. And that's not the quarterback. That was that time running the football. Luke Diapetro
That was on a direct snap, 36
Yep.
yards for the touchdown.
ran the Wildcat that time. Dresden's got a player shaken up, but that does not quieten the crowd for a moment as they're within an extra point of time in the game, and now the game exploding a little bit offensively. 6:41 in the 3rd, and Stan, I've got that with a 79-yard drive, I think.
Well, it was a 36-yard touchdown run. DiPietro, 127 yards in 8 plays, and there was the talk on the net was this could be. A lot of people were picking Dresden, but the smart money was saying, y'all better watch out and not sleep on TCA. We battled some teams, and this has turned out to be a fun game.
It sure has. TCA led the game 6-0. They tied it at 6, and TCA took a 13-6 lead. Now it's 13-12. This coming now at the 6:41 mark.
And Diamond, how important they're calling time. They're going to. Well, we got the injury. They're deciding now whether they're going to go for 2 or not, and either try and tie it or take the lead if you go for 2. Big decision by Coach Cruz here on what you're going to do.
Yep, and we'll see what he's going to dial up.
I don't know if I don't go for the tie right now because there's plenty of time in the ball game, but both teams' defenses have played good at times. So every possession is important and every possession is so precious. So you may go for 2 here.
Atwood had Helton with a touchdown pass. Then they had a 69-yard big play.
Now they got a
TCA came
kicker
back
on.
with a 65-yard play, and now they're
No, they're going for 2 here,
going to
Dave.
go for 2. Dresden is to try to take the little confusion as they get.
Now that's the quarterback Willis.
Now he's bringing out. Looked like he brought out a tee.
No, now that
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
he brought out the
60's
tee. He had to come over and get the tee real quick.
little left-handed kicker.
Yeah, Petro with a hole, and the attempt to tie the game will be Vladimir Pedersen. The lefty. The all-important snap. Ball down, kick up, and that kick is no good.
He Garo Upremian'd it.
Yeah, sure did. Well, it remains a 13-12 TCA lead. We'll take a quick break, be back with the Lions back on offense. Can magic happen again? We'll find out after this. Stay with us.
How big was that play?
The efficiency of any irrigation system depends on the quality of the well. In western Kentucky, Tennessee, and southern Illinois, this can be a problem because the water is deeper in these areas than it is on the west side of the Mississippi River. To be effective in installing these deeper wells, Mid-Valley Irrigation has invested in a test well rig for deep wells. The test well is invaluable in telling the driller where the screen should be placed, how deep the water is, and what screen and gravel pack should be used. A test well is relatively inexpensive and can give us a lot of information about water on your farm. Take the guesswork out of deep well drilling and call us today.
Mid-Valley Irrigation, one of the sponsors, Justin Miller, the man with the plan. What's his phone number there,
His
Justin?
number, Stan, I'm glad you asked, 731-345-7714.
Give him a call for all your water well needs. Hey, if you got irrigation systems in the fields, you're a farmer, you've got to have Justin Miller on your team.
Again,
he is the first team.
Don't forget, we'd like to thank Wall Street Grill in Humboldt for the pregame meal for the Lions and Casey's Journal Store in Dresden, right here close by, for the postgame pizza.
Yeah. Well,
Pedersen to kick it away.
That ended up being a huge play there, that chunked extra point. I've got a story about missed extra points, too, by the way.
This one a little longer. And it drives back Atwood to about the 15-yard line. 20, makes a guy miss, but can't make the second wave miss. They grab him at the 25 and tuck him down at about the 24.
Yep, still a decent return.
Yep. They've been going a little shorter with those kicks. At that time, they went longer.
Yeah, I don't know if I wouldn't have gone a little bit longer with that one because we've had trouble handling them.
Sure have. Well, the ball at the 24-yard line. The Lions will have it there. 68-yard drive. And then the big 65-yard toss to lead from Atwood. Lions look like they may have some momentum to maybe try to pull away, but then credit Dresden. They came right back with a big play of their own.
Speaking of trucking to the Dewdop Inn, Will Keltner watching.
All right. Will, one of our favorites. He's over at Arkansas State.
Yeah, he's
right?
over at A-State in Jonesboro.
Yep.
Had a talk with him the afternoon before he left for A-State.
Great golfer, great athlete, just all-around athlete.
Good kid, more importantly.
Good looks from his mom. Here's back in the pocket Atwood. Atwood runs out of the pocket, and a couple of guys waiting on him, but he still gets positive yards about the 26.
Picked up a 3 on the play. Old Atwood with 28 yards.
Yeah, gets 2, they say, so it's going to be 2nd down and 8. Clock running, 6:16, third quarter. A tight one here at Dresden to open up the game or open up the season. The 2025 season. Stan, how many years now? 20 for me and 17 of us together, right?
17 years or 20 years for you, 17 for me, 17 together, 48 overall for you. And mine for me, 74 years of broadcast experience in this booth.
That's a lot of years. Man, this time nothing. I don't know that we got back to line of scrimmage. We may have lost a half a yard. Get a little chippy now.
And that's what I was expecting this game to be.
Yeah, it's been a cleanly played game.
Yeah, it's been very. Well, there've been a couple little chicken fights,
emotions, but that time
feathers haven't really been ruffled too much.
Sure, the little guy Cooper Allman came out of there. He was not happy. He's still fired up. Look at it. 5:24 left here. The Lions now with a big play.
Well,
third and long, third and 8.
He's been most successful when we've gotten the ball to the edge and outside.
Yep. Atwood looking things over. Play call from across the way.
Notice they're playing a little bit off our receivers now.
2 each way. Haven't gone to Helton lately. Let's see if they ring up his number this time. Oh, Atwood drops. Atwood over the middle. They use Helton as the decoy. They go underneath with the pass. It's caught at the 40 to the 42-yard line. A first down for the Lions and caught over the middle that time. And there's the guy that is going to be catching it, Stan. Reed Williamson again.
Williamson having a big game. 17 yards.
I think Dresden may have been looking for a Helton outside, and they came underneath that time with a crossing pattern by Williamson.
Yeah, nice zip pattern there. 45 yards on 3 catches.
On the play, you go about 8-10 yards and say, okay, go back over the middle. Absolutely. Passing attack tonight has been really superb.
On point.
Atwood. He and Miller bump into each other, but that does not
still picked up 3.
Keep him from picking up 3 or 4 yards to the 45. Got to pick up 3.
30 yards on 7 carries for the quarterback Atwood.
2nd down and 7.
Remember, we doubled them up on total offense, but now look at the score.
4:10 left here in this third stanza from Dresden, the home of the Lions. The Lions versus the Lions. Only the second time they've ever met. What was it, 35-22 up here a few years ago we were here. They won.
A playoff game.
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
Second down and 7.
That was our first playoff game after the state title run.
Sure was. Atwood in the pocket. Atwood being pressured. Atwood trying to run away, and now we're going to get a hold, I bet, on TCA. Flag came in from the official back there, and he scurries out of bounds across the way. Would have the first down, but I think they're going to call it back, Stan.
Yep. Yeah, when the referee throws the ball in, or the flag into the pile, it's going to be one of two calls: holding or face mask.
Now it's face
Oh,
mask.
my.
All right. Jay was right on the spot with that call.
So we
Spotted on there, didn't you, Jay?
So we pick up 4 yards in the play, and they'll mark it from the spot.
The fans here chirping. They do not like the call. And most times fans don't like the call when it goes against their team. From the point of attack, well, from the line of scrimmage, they mark it off, and they'll move the ball to the 46. It's going to be a first down for your Trinity Christian Academy Lions back in Jackson.
Still moving the ball effectively all night long.
Sure have. Feel like we should be up a couple of scores, don't you?
No doubt, dude.
Not being greedy, dude. 46-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, you know, the gnats have been really bad this summer.
Yeah, they really have. That and mosquitoes have been awful.
Summer of 25 could go down in history.
Boy, we may have got away with a quick break on the far side of their hair.
Quarterback draw, first down.
Atwood 30, Atwood 25, Atwood 20, Atwood out of bounds across the way.
From
Using the old slang from Bill Haney, the late one.
44 down to the 18.
18-yard line. Stan, I've got to be honest with you.
26 yards.
We may have got it. It was really close. They could have thrown the flag on our receiver, who really looked like he may have jumped a little early.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. I agree. And what do I know? The officials are just a couple of yards away from
Remember,
it.
we thought it was holding. It was a face mask.
That's right, sure did.
Shows what we know.
Normally it is back there, though, isn't it? Yeah.
Hank Miller.
The hammer time.
Did you watch
hammers his way?
I want to show this on replay again. Look at him on the point of impact. He's protecting the ball first of all, and then he protects the ball, lowers the boom on that play, and picks up 2 yards after the play.
Knocks Atwood getting up limping a little bit.
Well, we don't need that.
No.
We're already short Sam Davis.
So the ball will be
28 on 6 carries. Sam the Bam.
Picked up almost 5 yards, Stan. It's going to be actually, well, he picked up 5. It's second, almost 6. Second and a long 4. The ball on the 14-yard line. TCA threatening. Looked like they were going to go with reverse. Now they go to Miller. Miller time, and he's out of bounds, and now a flag this time.
Late hole.
And now another flag.
That's got to be late hit.
Jay says he's got the screen on it. Face mask.
Really?
Dresden getting a little out of character here with some unfortunate penalties if you're a Dresden fan.
That's going if that call holds up,
Automatic
that's another
first down
first down.
inside. Yeah, it's going to be inside the 10-yard line. Personal foul, face mask. Boy, Jay Carlson or Jay Cashin, eyes of an eagle, didn't he?
We need to get him one of those things where he can talk into our ear.
You would think he was looking at the monitor.
he needs to get one. If he wants to really be the director, he's got to talk to us.
Jay saying that we should look at the monitor more.
Actually, I have to because I can't see the field.
I've got a pretty good angle at it.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me to look at the monitor. I'm just so used to doing it. But
well, we're going to need to invest.
All right, we'll both watch the monitor this time.
We're going to need to invest one of these 34-inch monitors for home games.
Diligently looking at the monitor. We're not even going to look at the film.
We had a boss that used to want us to use the monitors.
Exactly. First down for the Lions. First and goal.
Hank up the middle.
Hank, nothing much. Big tackle that time by big number 74, Brody Taylor.
You know, that's when
they're really good linemen.
If he could have pulled that out, he had Harden on the edge.
Here's a replay
for a lateral. Look at this.
A little bit of a high snap, but pulls it down.
He held that in there.
Yeah, and then Taylor just grabbed him, nowhere to go. The Taylor family, with their shirts on, sitting down there next to the Allman family. So it's going to be second and goal.
Unfortunately, they're the wrong call.
The ball at the 7.
3-yard pickup, though.
Now, I got to punch it in here, Stan. This thing would be big if you could punch it away. You'd lead by a point. Atwood looks. Atwood throws a floater to the right. Touchdown, Lions! Caught by Gabe Lee. The official hits the deck down there. The official and one of the Dresden players ran into each other.
Let's see that on the replay.
Flag on the play.
Oh, come on.
In the backfield.
Ooh, right in the knees, too. I saw that happen at a game many years ago at South Gibson where the official got hurt on a play like that.
Yep.
And had to leave the game. I wish I could think of his name. And they're going to wipe that off the board, aren't they?
I just said the illegal block.
I'd like to. Can we see that again to see if we can pick up the illegal block?
Emotional like a chop block.
I don't see anything.
Boy, beautiful pattern, beautiful throw by Atwood, and Lee just Johnny on the spot.
And it wasn't in the picture frame.
They called it against TCA. Penalties have been a big part of this game, both sides.
Yeah, some people starting to get a little ill with the amount of penalties in this game.
Joshua Delk, former great kicker, is watching.
The
Casey Moore.
holder of the all-time record, 54 yards against Fayette
That's
Academy.
exactly right.
Into the south end zone.
DeGray's family, Jenny and the gang are watching. Mike and the gang.
Frank Clampett and
So
Uncle
what
Jed
they call?
watching
They
the
call
game.
what? Well, someone said it was a face mask. I'm not sure what they call. They moved the ball down inside the 5 to about the 2
So
yard
it
line.
had to be against.
Had to be against. Well, the touchdown is
or
called
this-
back.
Wait, or is this for the? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't
I
understand.
promise it looked like he motioned like an illegal block on TCA down there when they were on rushing toward the quarterback.
Now here's my question: if they called the flag against Dresden, which
Why
they
would the
did,
touchdown not stand?
why is a touchdown exactly?
Ball's at the 2. We know that.
Well,
And the clock stopped at 1:25.
that play makes no sense.
I don't know what to tell you, folks, because I'm as confused as anyone. And the pistol is Miller behind Atwood at the 2. First and goal after all of that. High snap. Miller has it, and Miller crashes into the end zone. Touchdown, TCA.
No.
Was that
Atwood.
Owen kept it? I'm sorry. I
Fake
apologize.
dive, 2-yard run.
I knew I shouldn't have looked through that window. I should have
Now
looked at
that
Here
one-
it is. Here's the replay. Atwood, he fooled everybody. He bootlegs it over to the left of the end zone.
Now remember where he missed.
Miller did a great job selling that too, didn't he?
Now remember what I talked about on the play where they stuffed Hank up the middle?
Yeah.
That was that same play. If he would have kept that one, we had big yards. He went to that same play again, pulled it out, and we got the score.
You know, every time I see that bootleg by a quarterback, puts it on the left side of his hip, I think of Peyton Manning when he did it one time.
Hadn't hide the ball because he couldn't run. I saw Joe Willie Namath do that on a quarterback keeper.
Yeah. Peyton and Joe weren't known for their running, but they were known for a lot of other things. Well, that makes it now.
21
Well,
to
Stan,
12.
that was a 2-point conversion.
Okay.
So the touchdown stood a moment ago, and then the 2-point
the
conversion.
touchdown to Lee stood for 7 yards.
Yeah, so Lee gets the touchdown. So that's the call. We apologize, folks, but they never really were very definite
Clear
on that.
on it. They were not clear.
So Lee from Atwood for the touchdown. How many yards was that, Stan, that pass?
That
now?
was 7.
7-yard pass.
Yeah.
So that made it 19-12. And then the bootleg
Make it 21.
by Atwood made it 21-12. Folks, I apologize, but Stan, that was pretty confusing, wasn't it? For two guys that have 75-plus years of calling games. You'd think it was our first game ever. Hey, we can laugh, folks, because we're up 21-12. Now, if we weren't, I wouldn't be laughing.
No.
But boy, it was sort of confusing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What's our fans saying? Cassandra's watching. Frank Clampett.
That's Joe Cole's mom, I believe.
Yeah. Here is the running back up to about the returner up to about the 25.
Now, what this set up with that play there, Dave, now they got to get a touchdown, and then they have to go for 2 because they're behind. They'll be behind. That rolls them into going for 2. Then if they don't make it and we get another score and they score, that just puts them further and further behind. That puts you up a bonus play. If you can get that 3-point lead, that puts you in a bonus possession.
Sure.
As far as handling the ball.
Where our defense is playing, I'd take another score and go to the house. Jenny Clausen is listening and watching. Ben Vargason. Hello, Ben. Cassandra, you're right, says Joe Cole, number 1.
The moral of that story is I
Mitch,
didn't explain
by the way,
it too
Mitch
well.
and Jenny Gray's watching. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Jenny, who can I turn to? You know what her phone number is?
I have no idea.
867-5309.
I was going to say, I probably don't need to know. 21-12 a score. The Lions have a chance to stand a defensive play here. Get the ball back and score in this game. Well, here's Their great running back up to the 30.
Still
A lot of
6-yard
time left.
pickup
Yep.
on the play.
He's a good running back. You see why he had
Pietro.
1,400 yards
Yeah.
last year.
He's not a big kid, but he holds the ball. Look at him. Look how he holds that ball.
And you know, watch his body here. He's running like downhill. I mean,
Yeah.
he runs upright, and then he sees something, and he just goes at it. Good stop that time by the Lions. Picks up
133
about
yards.
5, 2nd and 5. How many?
133 yards on 9 carries.
Got a big game.
He's been the man.
They go to him again. Why not? That may be Allman that
one.
time. Let's see. Was that Allman that time that carried it? No.
You know about Allman.
It's-
You know his parents think about him. He's a joy. Allman
Hank
joy.
Miller made the stop. 3rd down and 2. Well, the clock
Mid-season,
running,
baby.
19 seconds. Yeah, the
Mid-season
touchdown a
form.
moment ago, Lee. Remember, that's sort of lost in the shuffle now. The Atwood to Lee short pass to the TD, and then the 2-point conversion.
Well, we were right the first time.
Yep, we sure were.
See what happens when we overthink something.
3rd down and 2, no doubt, especially you and I. Here's the running back. That's going to be actually, yep, that's Diapoto again. He's at the 40, got the first down. They still have life, and the crowd loves it. That ends your 3rd quarter. Your score at the end of 3. TCA led 6-0 at the break. They lead now 21-12. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with the 4th quarter right after this as you watch TCA football tonight. Stay with us.
You know what? He's their whole
Yes,
whole
yeah,
offense.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
Call Farm Bureau agent Travis Vance at 731-661-0102 or see him at 285 North Parkway in Jackson. Folks, if we had 2 cameras, if you've watched our broadcast for the last 3 years with Jay working with us,
We literally beg.
he's for those of you that know Jay Cashin, you know he's the
Multi-talented.
he is the FBI of TCA. He is also the shooting coach.
He's our producer and director.
And he's our producer and director,
You got a lot of titles out
my
there.
personal psychiatrist. And here we're back to
Here's-
play.
Yeah, back to play.
Not
And
much.
Poto that time didn't get much. He's slammed and hammered to the ground.
But the point of it is, for 3 years we've been begging
we've jokingly
for a
hinted
team
around.
for a team shirt, and we got it. It's a good looking shirt now.
We'll have to get a picture of this after the game.
Oh yeah.
The Trinity Christian Academy. These are your official shooting shirts too. I mean, we're like members of the team. Do not put a gun near you.
I've got you know I've got a small arsenal.
I know
so
you do. I know you do.
I'm gonna go home and have fun tonight with this
Thanks,
shirt.
Jay. Jay, that's really sweet of you guys. Appreciate that. Made my night. 2nd down and 8. Running this time is
Quarterback.
Bruce Willis.
Uh-oh.
He may go. 20 on his feet. And
Gabe Lee.
Gabe Lee saved the touchdown, but he stumbles his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And just like that,
44.
when we're feeling good about ourselves, here comes the Dresden Lions. They will not go away.
See, that's 10, 20, 30, 45 yards.
45 yards, you're right. 9-yard line, 1st and goal there for the Lions of Dresden. Now they're knocking on the door, trying to make it even closer. 21-12. TCA leads the game. 10:55 in the game. They line them up. One of the linemen looks like he's limping a little bit. That's Big Brody Taylor, one of the really nice linemen. And now I think Dresden saw that, and they're calling a timeout, I believe. Yep, they are. Or is it TCA? No, TCA called the timeout. Timeout,
Smart
we'll take a
timeout.
quick 30. It is a timeout. sort of regather our strength and trying to get the momentum away from Dresden right now. 21-12. TCA leads the game, and they're knocking on the TCA door. When we come back, stay with us.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Dave McCulley, Stan Gerard. Lions lead the game 21-12. And Stan, that's a good timeout by TCA because you take away the momentum away from them a little bit. They're feeling good about themselves, and it gives our kids a chance to draw their win a little bit.
Well, and look at this way. Let's say Dresden scores, and let's say they get the 2-point conversion. We're back at 0.
Yep, no doubt.
Worst thing is we're even Steven. Then you're going to have under 9 minutes, and we would have the ball.
We lead by 9, so they'd have to score, and then that'd only bring them within a point.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But you'd still give them a lot of momentum. Well, here we go. Big series of plays here. Bruce Willis, the quarterback, with his great running back to his right. They're going to use him to block this time. Willis is going to keep it. And he'll hurl his way. Didn't get much. Yeah, that was him. And then Joe Cole's there. Atwood is there. And watch TCA disrupt this thing as he flies in the air.
I think it's easier.
Joe Cole made that play.
I think it's easier to just call him Luke.
Yeah, Joe Cole made the play, then others got there to finish him off. Hank Miller and others. But Cole made the play and turned him back inside a little bit. And no gain. Second down and goal.
There's your baby boy making a play.
No doubt about it. Hayden Hogue is watching. Ashley Clampett keeping Frank straight. She's watching. Megan Willis is watching.
That play.
Here's Yapoto.
Got down about the 4.
5. Yeah, they mark him at the 4. You're right. Forward progress right there. So it's going to be 2-down territory for them, I would think.
5-yard pickup.
Good block there. That's a nice block. Crashing the TCA defender outside a little bit.
149 yards.
Helton made the stop along with others.
12 carries. He's done a man. 149 on 12. He's done a man's work.
He's been their offense. He and Willis have run the show pretty well. So here we go. It's 3rd and goal at the 4 of the Lions, TCA Lions. And now TCA jumped. Going to be half the distance. Going to be 3rd and goal from the 2.
You can probably figure we were blitzing on that play.
Yep. A lot of fight in both of these teams tonight. Been back and forth, the ebbs and flows of the game.
And that's a good thing to see, though.
Yep.
Both teams fighting. So no matter who wins this game, coming out of the game, both coaches say, hey, even the loser can say, hey, we fought well.
A lot of positive things. They can go back and look at the film and say, guys, we did this right. Here's where we made mistakes. And I think really, Stan, a lot of penalties, but for the most part, a well-played game by both teams, their first game of the year. So
Megan Willis, you're appreciated. We thank you for watching.
They sure do. And Bruce is a really good player.
I assume you're talking about the quarterback. I'm sure that's your relation.
Mm-hmm. He's a good player. I'm not just saying that. I mean, we bragged on him earlier, not just saying that because he's watching. Now what do we have now?
His second year as a starter here. And what, is a junior?
He is a junior. You're right. Another year after this one. 2 good years. He's under center this time. He'll keep it and try to crash his way in. I don't think he made it.
No.
He gets to the 1. That's it. It's going to be 4th and goal at the 1.
Well.
Ball popped out of there somehow, but they say the whistle.
They're going to whistle it down.
Yep. Let's watch it again. It's a scrub down there. Look at that. 22 bodies pretty well lined up.
He almost got it. He handed the ball off. If the quarterback would have kept that, he could have scored.
Miller came out there with the ball, but so it's going to be 4th and goal at the 1. Play clock right there. You see it on your screen, counting down under 20.
It's not an official NFL statistic, but if they
I say at the 1 stand, that ball is actually just inside the 2, so about 1.5 yards. Well, here's a big play, obviously. This could decide the game. And we have whistles again. Willis
they
is under
shrill
center
through the
that time.
night
Yeah,
air.
that's right. Now timeout.
Timeout?
TCA. We'll take one with them. Really some tenseness out on the field right now. We'll be back after this. Stay with us. Line's trying to stop them. The other line's trying to score. Stay with us.
Premier Dental Center offers compassionate, high-tech dentistry for every member of your family. Our experience and use of advanced technologies gives you a higher level of care in general, cosmetic, and sedation dentistry. Call 731-300-3000 for an appointment at any of our 4 locations in Jackson, Bells, Milan, and Lexington. Visit Premier Dental Center for a game plan for a winning smile.
Creating smiles and building confidence. Premier Dental Center.
Now, Dave, we've got 8:33 to go in this game, and anything can happen. But if you go from this game from the start to right now, there's 2 words I can say about this game that these teams can think: mutual respect.
Yeah, no doubt. It's been a cleanly played game. A little scampering every once in a while, but for the most part, it's been and both teams have shown a lot of class, no doubt. Well, here we go.
Big play here.
Yep.
They got a big lineman in the backfield. They're going to go.
They go Wildcat. Diapoto, he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Dresden Lions.
1-yard run, score.
Diapito, I mispronounced his name, I apologize, but it makes it now a 21-19 game. Or excuse me, 21 to.
It's Di Pietro.
Yeah,
Pietro.
Didn't get in there by much, but he got in there enough, didn't he? It makes it a 21-18 game. They'll go for 2, I would think.
Yeah.
No, they're going to just kick it because
it's not going to make a difference.
That's right.
You still need another score.
Coaches have their play cards and of course their memories through the years. They know what they're doing.
Remember, they missed an extra point too. Hooked it. Different kicker.
There's Pedersen. Is it a different kicker?
Yeah, it's a right-footed kicker.
Yeah, sure is. He was a lefty. And here's the kick, and that kick is up, and it is good. 21-19, a 2-point game. And the Dresden Lions fight their way right back in this thing. Not that they were ever out of it. We'll take a quick break. Lions back on offense. They need some more magic. Passing and throwing and running. Back up to this. Stay with us. This is TCA football from Dresden.
Caleb Williams watching.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
Call Farm Bureau agent Travis Vance at 731-661-0102 or see him at 285 North Parkway in Jackson.
Well, if you are enjoying the great game and see all the great people that make it possible, you can be a part of that team by contacting TCA at sportsads@mytcalions.com. We'd love to have you.
I got a little story we need to tell right after this kickoff, because I don't want to have to, pause it, because it's a fairly important story.
Well, the Lions need a return.
Look at they're going for the onside kick here. We need to scoot up a little bit and bring people up.
No, they go for the kick, and
Punch
it's going to be Atwood backtracking at the 15. Owen to the 15, to the 28, to the 25, to the 30. He's across the way.
He's got
35, 40, 45, midfield. 45.
He's gone.
He may go. That's going to be an 85-yard kickoff return, no flags, and the Lions come back with a huge special teams play. Now flag comes in late back at about the 25-yard line. I don't know if that was celebrating or what.
Yeah,
they
it
call
could be,
it
but
about
the
the
score
25. 85-yard
Well, we'll
kickoff
see what
return by
happens here.
Owen Atwood. Far side right in front of the TCA crowd. They had a great look at it. Here it is. And watch Atwood go far side right and look at the blocking.
Look, there's a little line starting to get up.
Great wall there.
He had to get through one there.
No flags there so far.
54 got
Everything
out of the
clean
way.
so far.
There's the
Everything's
last
still
block.
clean.
It's got to be a celebration or something.
I would think so, because the flag comes in about right here.
I still don't see it.
I don't either, but let's see if we.
It's not celebration. So he's not pointing and dancing before he scored.
Block in the back, is that what they call?
At the 20, and if the foul was there, that was a.
Can we see the replay again? I thought maybe there might be something they may have thought they saw around the 35 or 40. That's okay.
That's
That's
okay.
The touchdown.
Here's them scoring to make it a close game.
Yep. But Stan,
I didn't see it, but
there was one play back at about the 40-yard line, I thought, blocking the back, but that takes the second touchdown TCA, well, the second big play they've had taken away.
That's the second touchdown taken away. The first one,
34-yard line.
Well, they took a touchdown away from us, and they gave Dresden a touchdown play where the replay was more than conclusive.
Yep. Well, 34-yard line doesn't matter now. We just got to come right back with a big play again. Hand it off. Miller. Hank.
Oh, it's Miller
Momentum.
time.
25 down to the 23-yard line. He's going to get a first down and more.
12 yards.
Look at Hank explode here, and good blocking. Let's not look at that.
Oh, great.
Look at that nice block.
Yeah, right there.
Great block.
I want to see
Is
that play.
Atwood that made the block?
That is 60. Oh, we can't
Is it
show it
56
again.
or 66?
Yeah, 66, I want to say.
That's what I thought too, but I don't see a 66.
That's got to be 56.
First
Knocks
down.
Atwood.
Yep, at the 24. And crashing his way, running back inside the 25, down to about the 20 to the 19. Hank Miller carries it again.
Hank, let's see how you get on that play. 5 yards. Whoops.
So 5 yards, second down and 5. Clock running, becoming a factor now with 6:51 and a 2-point game.
Well, before that play, he had 12 carries for Richard Petty, and that 5-yard run gives him 48 yards.
So 2 receivers each way. Miller behind Atwood.
You know, if anything, we're getting downfield too quickly.
Well, that's a good point, but I'd take a score here and just take my chances. Atwood pitches it back. Ball's on the loose on the turf, and I think saving the day is Cam Harden, the freshman. Recovered the pitch back that got away.
Remember, we talked about that play earlier. But, great hands, and, it was a bad pitch. Let's see it one more time if we can.
Well, Harden did a great job here getting back on that thing. It's okay. 3rd down and 13 after all that. The ball back to the 27. The Lions lead the game by only 2. They've never trailed in the game. They had 6-0, tied at 6-6, led 13-6, 13-12, 21-12, now 21-19. Miller back there behind Atwood. Atwood keeps it, going to run, and didn't get anything hardly. To about the 26, and that's it, maybe a yard. Going to be 3rd and long, make it 4th and long, 4th and about 12.
Picked up, about 2 on the play maybe?
I don't think he got anything, Stan. Maybe a half a yard.
Okay.
4th. Lawrence made the stop.
Well, got to pass it here.
4th and a good 12. The ball nestled at the 26-yard line, hash mark left. Clock running down to under 5 minutes in a 2-point game. It's bite your nails time, no matter which lines you're pulling for.
We've got to convert.
Play clock down to 4, down to 3, down to 2. They're going to call a timeout.
Oh, wait a minute. They're going to say we moved.
Surely not.
Yep.
Yep, we did. And Coach Bowling is out on the field talking to the far side official. He does not like that call. He wants a piece of the white hat.
Show me that again if you can. I'll show you where it happened at. Now, I hate to do this.
He said, I called a timeout.
Yeah, but this happened before he called the timeout.
He's all the way out near middle of the field. Coach Bowling is not happy at all. He thought he called the timeout in time, and then the white hat's going to talk to the official about it. Coach Bowling made a point.
Could we get? Do we have that on replay from the beginning of the play? Maybe not.
Well,
but I thought I saw a kid move, but it was simultaneous with the timeout call.
Remember, TCA had the touchdown call back on this series of plays.
Yep. And we giving up a touchdown
How
that was
big will that be?
outside.
Yep, no doubt.
Now this is all coming back into play.
Well,
and ultimately they look
say
like they
TCA
got it right.
got the timeout. Yep.
Oh, the
crowd here
Dresden
on the near
natives are.
side booing.
It's a good thing we're usually one of the last ones out here.
One of the Lions' big linemen. Some of the other guys talking to him. He looks like he's spent. Jaquan Ellison.
It was the left tackle, 55, that moved simultaneously with it. I saw him just ever slightly so nudge forward, and that's what that official saw. But the other official saw the timeout.
Yeah, well, they were going to mark 5 yards off, and then they did not. They moved the ball back to where it was. And now TCA is going to call a timeout.
How many
or the
times
official
you
is going
ever-
to call a timeout.
How many times do officials flip a call?
You don't see it very often, do you?
No.
We're going to keep it here. Well, now they say TCA does call the timeout. So let's take the quick break of 30.
So are we out?
TCA will have it forward
Yes.
in about 13. Back after this.
We are out of timeouts. And we're still here.
The efficiency of any irrigation system depends on the quality of the well. In western Kentucky, Tennessee, and southern Illinois, this can be a problem because the water is deeper in these areas than it is on the west side of the Mississippi River. To be effective in installing these deeper wells, Mid-Valley Irrigation has invested in a test well rig for deep wells. The test well is invaluable in telling the driller where the screen should be placed, how deep the water is, and what screen and gravel pack should be used. A test well is relatively inexpensive and can give us a lot of information about water on your farm. Take the guesswork out of deep well drilling and call us today.
Maybe we didn't see. We're back. Dave McCullough, Stan Gerard, and a nail biter here at Dresden to open up the 2025 season. Home next week, 7 o'clock kickoff, 6:30 airtime on Memphis Business coming calling. Well, here we go. 4th and 13, actually. The ball at the 27 to 26-yard line. Lions faced with a big play needing to convert. Helton
Single
here to the near
coverage.
side. Also out here with him will be
Now
Williamson.
they're doubling on the inside.
Yep.
Going to
They
the
go
corner.
to the far side, and that ball is going to be, is that caught?
Yes!
That ball is caught
Oh, my!
inside the 5. It's
Gabe Lee. 26,
Lee
23
just went
yards.
straight up in the air, and boy, did Atwood deliver the mail. And putting it in the mailbox was one Gabe Lee.
23 yards.
There's a flag on the play. I think that's going to be defensive. Oh, no. They call offensive pass interference on Gabe Lee.
That's 2 touchdowns taken off the board on this drive. Plus the one off the kid stepping out of bounds that they missed.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can TCA overcome this?
Well, the good news is we still. But
So,
let's just say the officiating has. Now I'm not arguing whether that was a good call or a bad call. But when you have 2 touchdowns in one series, plus the other thing, there's 3. One completely obvious call.
right.
That the way this game's going, unless one team goes
Yeah,
on a
that's going to
scoring
move
run,
us back, all the way back to our own 41-yard line.
Quick kick.
I think you just pooch it down there and try to pin them back inside the 10.
Quick
Would you
kick.
not agree?
Quick kick.
4:39 left. Yep.
Yeah,
So
we
that
haven't
moves it all the way back
night.
to the 41-yard line. We certainly haven't. I hadn't thought about that.
Quick kick.
Yeah, you got to. I think you got to punt it here because you give them
Let's
great
go.
field position if you go for it and don't get it.
Play clock down to 13, 12,
Down to 11. Yep.
10.
Well, I think Atwood's probably going to. Nope.
We moved early.
Now another flag on TCA.
We moved early.
How many flags have we had tonight? Well, that moves the ball back to the 46. And TCA would have to get all the way down to the 14-yard line. The Lions lead the game precariously by 2, 21-19. They've never trailed.
Well,
Stan, you got to punt it here. You just got to punt it. Wouldn't you agree? The guys in the booth
No.
say go for it.
No.
I'm real conservative. I got to punt
not
it.
from here. Oh,
Well-
they're playing deep. They're playing deep 6.
Yep, they sure are. Well, Atwood is telling his line what he wants him to do here. Miller's back there with him in the pistol.
If we convert this.
Here's Atwood rolling here the near side. Atwood's running for his life. He's going to throw it downfield, and that ball is going to be knocked away.
No, incomplete.
And the Dresden Lions are going to take over at their own 46-yard line, 1st and 10 with 4:27 left in the fourth quarter. Well, TCA looked like they had another score. Then it looked like they had another score on this same drive, and they both negated by penalties, and now Dresden has the ball. Tommy Chapman's watching. Tristan Vales, Katie Thomas, Jeremy Helton's watching. His son's had a big game tonight. Late Bubba Holsinger, our good buddy, former Buster the Bulldog. Allison Vance watching. And let's hope all the folks watching and us watching from here.
Bubba would have done a better job than these guys have done a little bit.
We've got to put the whammy on the Lions here offensively. A tough bunch with a great running back and a really, really good quarterback. 2 receivers far side left. Dresden will have the ball with 4:27 left in the game, and they trail by 2. Atwood was over here talking to one of the officials. It looks like now Atwood's going to hustle off the field across the way. He looked like he may have been a little banged up after all of that. That's what he was. Remember, he rolled here and to this near side. Well, ball at the 46, 1st and 10.
You've been stiff most of the night, TCA defense. Let's do it one more time.
Here's the running back, the quarterback, 45-yard line. First down inside the TCA, 12 yards. And he's tackled by the freshman, Cam Harden. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now at the TCA 43. 4:20, clock running.
Well, one way or another, this game's going to be talked about for a while.
No doubt. Last time and the only other time they played here was in the playoffs here. They won 35-22. Dresden trying to pull out some more magic. And now here's another run by the quarterback. And now he fumbles the ball and TCA's got it.
Yes.
The Lions have it.
Yes.
And it's caught and it's recovered. I think Gabe Lee's the guy that came up with it.
Oh, my.
That's as good.
Dave, that's as good as a touchdown.
The Lions are complaining that he was down. The officials talking it over.
If they turn this.
Willis took the ball and got inside the 45-yard line.
You can't tell. You can't tell his knees. His knees were blocked.
I saw the reaction of the Lions, though. They all started jumping immediately and thought they had a fumble recovery. Let's see it again. Here he is. Here's Willis running the ball. He's hit and ball.
His knees never touched the ground.
Looked like he may have hit the opponent on the leg.
His knee, run that by one more time. Look, his body was on top of the defender.
Yeah, sure was. He never hit the ground. But the Lions are acting like they're going to give the ball back to Dresden.
Now look at this. He was not down.
Yep.
He was not
and
down.
Coach Bowling is irate across the way. He is really irate. After he watches
not
the film,
down.
He'll be more irate later tonight. Yeah, I think we called it right, Stan. His body looked like it was on the top of the legs of a defender. They give it to their great running back, hit at the line of scrimmage. Joe Cole was first side that got him, knocked him down there, but he falls forward to the 34. 3:45 left in the game.
And remember,
Chris Tippett's watching, Tanner Webb is watching, Ty Timms, Clarence Pettigrew, Stephanie Lovelace, our good buddy, watching. And Stan, 3rd and a yard at the 34-yard line of TCA. Dresden trails by 2, and the clock running with 3:20 left in the game.
So let's summarize. Well, we'll summarize this after this play.
And in the backfield, bang! He's hit back at the 35 and lost a yard. And Joe Cole there.
So Dave, what we've had in the last several minutes, we've had 2 touchdowns taken away.
Boy, Joe Cole just made a textbook tackle. What,
oh yeah!
Look at this tackle. My goodness.
2 touchdowns and a fumble recovery taking off the boards.
We're going to keep it here. It's going to be 4th and 2 from the TCA 35 and Dresden, and the biggest play of the season. It's the first game of the season. And Stan, what do you call it here if you're Dresden, and what does the coaching staff of TCA tell the white-clad troops across the way?
The thing is, they've got 2 cracks at it.
No, it's Is it fourth down?
No, I think
It's fourth.
well, that says third.
Change says four. That's what I'm
Change
going with.
official.
Yep, fourth.
Well, I don't think you can sneak it. I don't think you can just tuck behind and power it. I think you're going to have to give it to the DiPietro.
Willis is so dangerous rolling far side of the field. You got to watch that. Well, here we go. 4th and 2 at the TCA 35. Dresden with the football, down by 2, 21-19. In a while, what has turned out to be a wow game after sort of a first quarter that didn't see a lot of scoring at all. And now it's been
the first half was less than exciting.
6-0 at the break, and it's been just back and forth this entire second half. Dresden breaks the huddle.
They broke. Whoa! You can't do that. They broke the huddle with too many men in the line out.
And they've got too many people on the field.
Yeah,
I think they had too many people on the field. They were trying to get out.
You can't
Yep.
break the huddle with too many men on the field.
That's right.
And
some confusion as they had Allman and they had Flora both a little confused coming in and off the field, it looked like. Boy, what a costly penalty that is, 5 yards. How costly will be determined on this play here. Yeah, I think Dresden's going to call a timeout.
They're first. Let's go ahead and keep it here, Dave. Under 3 minutes to go in this game.
It's been a wild game, hasn't it?
Wild,
an
Wild
interesting
West.
game to call.
It's a Wild, Wild West, baby.
So many chances that TCA had in the first half, and then the plays called back. Remember, we had one play that was inside the 5 that was called back. A couple of touchdowns have been called back.
We should easily be up 2 scores because
We had
We had 2 scores in one series.
But credit Dresden. They've just fought hard in this thing. Becky Watson is watching. Bonnie Coble. Hello, Bonnie. Money. Macy Lee's tuned in. Gabe made a great catch a moment ago, Macy. I don't know if you were watching or not, but he made a spectacular catch. But it calls for offensive interference. Brother Don, good to see you. Brother Don McCulley, First Baptist here at Dresden.
Is he ejecting the building?
He is leaving the building.
Like Elvis.
He's going to watch this before he leaves.
He's like that preacher in Arkansas that they all say is Elvis.
I don't think he'd appreciate that much.
Well, he's the king.
Thank you very much.
I know.
Well, here we go. 4th and now 7. And what does Bruce Willis call up here? Well, they've got.
I don't know if I don't throw the ball here. And they still don't know what's going on.
DiPietro, they've got him in a wildcat. No, I'm wrong. They snap it to Willis over the middle of the floater. It's got to be picked off by Gabe Lee.
Oh.
Lee intercepts that ball. Just fall, son, if you have to.
No.
30, 35, 40. Well, why do I know? 40, 45, midfield. Out of bounds across the way. And a floater by Willis, and Gabe Lee picks it off. Good to see you, buddy. Love you. My goodness. What a turn of events there.
Whew.
And Willis, great player, great kid. He'd like to have that one back.
Didn't I say they'd throw?
Yep. See you, buddy. Take care. Love you.
Excellent.
All right.
For you Dresden folks, that was a great play call. That was a good play call there. It was just flowing out, but that was a great play call.
Great read by Gabe Lee.
Yeah. And even better, great play call, but even better read.
Well, I said fall the ground. It's too much time to fall.
Yeah.
If it had been under a minute, you'd have fallen on the ground. But he made something positive happen even after he made the positive interception. Midfield is the ball resting there.
What are you saying? This is like sticks, too much time on our hands?
Katie Thomas says, come on, Dresden. Tommy Henderson's watching.
We got a lot of Dresden
a lot
folks.
of Dresden. Appreciate that.
And we appreciate you folks watching.
Your guys. Midfield, the ball, the nose of the football right on the white line, on the chalk, just barely inching it there.
And if you don't enjoy the
boy, something went awry there. There was a snap, and the ball just fluttering on the green turf. They get TCA with, hopefully TCA can hold on and win this thing for we TCA fans. But I got to tell you, Coach Bowling is going to get these films, and he's going to tear those things apart in one-on-one sessions.
Oh, can you imagine the coaches interview next week? It's a shame we don't do that. It's a shame we don't do the coaches interview. Film it.
Look at those good
with
hands.
highlights.
Look at those good hands by your play-by-play guy. Here's a big play here. Positive play inside the 45, down to about the 42 or 3, scooting.
About 12 yards in the pickup.
And now a flag comes in. Hank Miller with a big carry and a big pickup, and now a flag flies way up in the air. That came after Miller was tucked to the turf at the 43. I think they're going to get Dresden
on
unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know.
I'll take it.
No, personal foul TCA. Man, we have made more assumptions tonight and been wrong more times than they go the whole season. I saw Dresden celebrating something, and I thought maybe they may have got them for that.
Well,
Norma Aiken, you know who that is.
yeah.
The mother of the legendary, the Dude.
One thing the Dude doesn't do anymore, you know what that is? Act up in algebra class.
Brad Anderson's watching.
He acted up in algebra class, and she told one of the coaches about it. He ran dogs.
So the Dude was running dogs?
The Dude ran dogs.
223.
He went do.
I've
dog,
done it for a long
run.
time, Stan. He's in that top 5 of all-time quarterbacks I ever covered at the collegiate and high school level. Now the ball on the ground again as Atwood tried to unload it as he was being tackled, and that came very precariously close to being another disaster. And Reed Williamson again, second time he's fallen on one stand and saved the day. We're going backwards. We got to get to the 40 of the Lions, and the ball is all the way back.
The only thing I
to
can
the
say
37-yard line, and it's third down.
What is all this stuff doing, though? We're getting penalties, and we're having to play the down over, and the clock runs.
Yeah, we've not played very clean here in this thing. Yeah, you're right.
So the downs are being done, and the clock is running, and the downs aren't going away, and the clock is running.
This is where Dresden was on a reserve of timeouts, and they're able to call another timeout here.
$1:55. We've
got a leg cramp. We've got a TCA line down. Let's hope he's all right.
They're gonna save that last timeout, $1:55, for a Hail Mary if TCA does not get the score, keep the drive going. If we can get a first down, this game's over. But we got 22 yards to make up.
21-19. That was Atwood who had the leg cramp, and they were working on him. Kevin Hansen, the outstanding trainer. Kevin's been with us for a long time. He's done a wonderful job.
Almost as long as we've been there.
Yep, almost.
Not quite.
I remember.
The only thing you and I haven't done is call games at the old school,
yep,
football games.
I called basketball there.
We have called basketball
Katie
there.
Henderson, Chevy Cummings.
They knew how to go with the
all
rack.
That bunch. Remember the cricket?
Cricket Glenn.
Cricket Glenn. Had a sister named Pepper. She didn't play basketball, but or has a sister named Pepper. Well, the ball all the way back to the 37.
You know what they said about her? I'm a pepper and she's a pepper too.
It's third and 32. And that's not right. You got to get to the 40. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20.
10,
about 23 or 4 yards. Yep. Long way. 23 yards.
It's a country mile.
We got to get all the way to Henry County. Or Vine County in this case. Atwood. Back. Atwood, the floater. It's down there. It is incomplete. And boy, Lee came close to making another great play.
I think they may have got a hand on it too.
Well, 4th and 23. And
yeah, they got a hand on it. He came up and made
actually
the
it's
play.
4th and about 27.
It was just a little underthrown. He cut through. He took a risk in doing that, Dave.
Sure did.
Because if he doesn't knock that down, give him 6.
Got to punt it.
I knew a TV show about that game, that same title once.
Greg Carter, who also can play quarterback, he is the punter, and he'll stand back at about his 25-yard line. He'll get it away from about his 30. Dresden has 2 guys back there. Here's a low scribber. Need a TCA roll, and it does not get one, but it's down there by TCA at about the 37-yard line. Down there that time by Reed Williamson.
$1:51 and 63 yards to go.
And the Lions have
one time
another
out
chance
between the two of them.
Both teams have to be sort of winded right now. Yep. You can tell the body language by both as they sort of have the shoulders down a little bit. Well, 1:51, and they have the ball at their own 37-yard line, they being Dresden. 21-19, Lions trying to hold on for their lives here. To open up this season 1-0, they'll come home. We'll be home next week, 6:30 airtime, 7 o'clock from the Lions' Den.
Well, we got a great audience now.
Alice Yarborough, my good buddy, our lovely buddy. Mike Jenkins tuned in. Hello, Alice and Mike. Here's the pass, caught, and hit immediately.
Pickup of 7 on the play.
Picked up, Flora picked it up, and then it was Reed Williamson on the stop. Also, Hank Miller finished him off. Clock runs, second down and about 4. Down to 1:30 left here. And Dresden going up top that time with a slant pass over the middle. And now whistle. And I think it's going to be receiver here to the near side. Jump. Yep. Little guy jumped. That's going to be Vieira. He took his hands and hit the side of his helmet. He knew he did it. And that's 5 yards, and that takes a little bit of the momentum away from Dresden.
Big Micah in the game now. The nose. You got the two giants in there in the middle.
Beth Cornelius, Beth Waller's watching. Well, ball now. It's going to be second down and about 8.
Buck 22 and counting.
Back to the 39. Willis drops. Willis wants to throw. Willis, the line stay at home. Joe Cole with a big stop.
Joe Cole must have sacked some groceries any day because he just gave that guy a sack and he went to food right.
Mom's going to love that. Now Dresden's going to have to burn one of their final timeouts. 1:07 left. The ball back to the 34.
You on that play, Bruce Willis? He died hard.
I knew you'd pull it out somewhere tonight. 34-yard line. I was hoping you would.
I've been waiting all night.
He's a good player.
To make that call.
I'm sure people kid him about that a lot, but, man, he's a good player and a good kid.
Whoa.
Back to the 34, 1:67 seconds, all that remains. And Stan, it's third down now and about 12. The ball back to the 34-yard line.
It's Stan Gerard left of the game, 67 seconds.
Joanne White Moore. Joanne Moore watching. Cassandra's back with us as well. Thomas. Well, here we go. She says, yes, sir. I agree. Third down at about 13.
Third
the
down.
yardage right now is not so much important as just trying to stop them and make them two-down territory,
it's
obviously.
Stan Gerard left in the game.
Here is
pass.
Willis throwing one downfield, incomplete, and a nice play by Reed Williamson, who was running stride for stride with Aiden Flora. And he did a good job not panicking and just rode right with him and didn't ever touch him. Ball overthrown.
Yep.
4th and 13.
Here's the ball game.
Well, they've got to. I said a moment ago, it's not that important. You knew they were going to go deep that time. Is what I was trying to say.
It's 4th and 13. So
now they'd have to get the first down. Just
you got to throw a 15-yard pass at least.
TCA pretty well in the same kind of defense. No kind of prevent defense here. Knowing they've got to get a first down. Play fake. Willis wants to throw. Willis does throw. They go right back and incomplete. And a nice play this time by one Lake Helton.
53 seconds to go, and
the Lions of TCA are going to come on the road and look like they're going to hold on here. They go up top twice, but no results. And the TCA Lions have come north, and barring any kind of crazy play here, which this game has been full of crazy plays, they're going to win this thing.
We do not want to turn out
no,
to be
just fall on it.
Who is that team? We
Fairleigh.
do not want to be Fairleigh.
Memphis Fairleigh. 34-yard line.
Heyman's probably watching. He's smiling, thinking about that.
Stevie Ray.
He was on the call for that.
Stevie Ray. At 93.7, we can plug them. They do a great job, he and the gang.
I tell you what.
Every Friday morning with calling games.
He's not calling games
Scoreboards.
anymore, but when he's on his game and when he's not, we'll get after this.
Well, he and I worked together for a long, long time. He loves football, and he's one of the great Christian guys you'll ever meet.
But what I want to say is, I've seen him call NAI basketball games. Where he didn't have a dog in the hunt. Stevie Ray Heyman, one of the what's the right word I'm looking for? He's
underheralded.
Unheralded announcers.
Unheralded, yep. Unheralded. Thank you, English teachers. The ball.
I don't think we got it right yet.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, one of the great people too. You'll ever meet.
Clock's rolling. We only have to.
Just snap it. Miller that time just tried to buy a few seconds running around back there. I just fall on the knee, and now we snap it, and he falls on it back in midfield, and that's it. The TCA Lions have come north via Bradford, Milan, Bradford, Greenfield, and up here to Dresden, and they're going to get out of here with a hard-fought, crazy kind of win. The Lions win it 21-19. Credit to both teams. They played hard. They played well. And Clarence Pettigrew says, great job, nephew. And the Lions have won it. They go to 1-0. We'll come back with a post game. TCA wins it 21-19. Stay with us on the TCA Football Network. Congrats, guys.
Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Premier Dental Center offers compassionate, high-tech dentistry for every member of your family. Our experience and use of advanced technologies gives you a higher level of care in general, cosmetic, and sedation dentistry. Call 731-300-3000 for an appointment at any of our 4 locations in Jackson, Bells, Milan, and Lexington. Visit Premier Dental Center for a game plan for a winning smile.
Creating smiles and building confidence. Premier Dental Center.
Believe in family. Believe in your fellow man. Believe in daddy-daughter dances, home-cooked meals, and bedtime stories. Believe in honesty and an honest day's work. Believe that love and faith make the world a better place. We do, because we believe in you. We're Farm Bureau Insurance, and we don't just believe in Tennessee. We believe in Tennesseans. Farm Bureau Insurance, Tennessee's insurance company.
Call Farm Bureau agent Trent.
It's not how you. It's
How
not
often do you do a game
Yeah.
where there's a 2-point win and a 2-point difference in total yards? Stan, you have that stat.
We're going to give you the total offense first. First for Dresden, they had 231s on the ground, 68 through the air. And remember, 67 of that was on, or 61 of that was on that touchdown where they stepped on the end line twice and they didn't catch it. So you had unofficially Dresden with 299 yards. TCA with unofficially 107 on the ground, 194 through the air. TCA unofficially 301 yards, and that made the difference in this ball game.
I missed our folks say hello to them. Sorry.
So 301 yards to 299 yards. And that is the total offense game. Individual stats, we're just going to give you the highlights here because I want to try and look up a scoreboard. For Dresden, DiPietro with 150 yards on 13 carries unofficially, a couple of scores. Willis had 3 carries for 64. Carrington had a reception for 61. For TCA, Hank Miller with 48 yards rushing. Atwood with 59 yards rushing. Receiving, Lee, 4 receptions for 58 yards. Helton, 4 receptions for 81. Miller, 1 for 18. And Williamson, 3 for 45. And your final score in this ball game was 21-19.
Pick it up with Brad there.
Bragg Anderson, Trace Silliman, Michelle Browning-Mayer, Gail Presley again, Cassandra Thomas, Gail Presley. I'm going to switch off of this computer.
Okay.
We're going to try and get a scoreboard here.
Okay, let me give you the scoring recap real quick.
Do that.
We'll do that as the Lions of TCA come north and win 21-19. The Lions open up at the 7:25 mark of the first quarter, a 68-yard drive, capped off to an Atwood to Helton, late 6-yard reception, made it 6-0. The PAT was blocked. Dresden came back at the 9:56 mark, 69-yard. That was 6-0 at the break, I might add. 9:56 mark of the third stanza, 69-yard drive. Willis tied the game at 6-6. And then a few minutes later, 9:33, a few seconds later, 65-yard touchdown pass from Atwood to Lee, made it a 13-6 game after the PAT. And then 6:41, it was Dresden scoring again, making it 13-12. Neopoto with a 36-yard scamper. PAT was no good. That was a big one, made it 13-12. Then Atwood made it 19-12. Then Lee from Atwood made it 19-12. 2-point conversion made it 21-12. And then right back was Dresden scoring late in the game, made it 21-19. And then that's how the game ends, 21-19. Again, 2-point game and a game that saw
Wow.
a 301 to 299 difference in total yards. So you won't see that very often. But the score pretty well indicates how even the game was yardage-wise as well.
Here's some finals we have from around West Tennessee. Chester County all over Memphis East. Wow. 75-8. If you bet the over, you probably won. Of course, TCA wins 21-19. And these scores all coming from courtesy of West Tennessee High School Athletics website. It was, get this, Halls 54, Humboldt 12. That's a shocker.
That is
not
a shocker.
Not that Halls won, but to beating Humboldt, who's supposed to be pretty good, by that kind of money. It was West Carroll 52-7 over Gibson County. We'll see West Carroll in a couple of weeks up there. We'll probably be on the roof that night, I would guess.
Yeah, Gibson County's struggling really. I think they only have like 22, 23 players out.
Crockett over Middle College 56-0. USJ 35-7 over North Point. Let's see. I don't need halftime stats.
Get the Huntington-McKenzie game. Did you get that one?
It's not final. I'm going to try and see some final scores now, or some games that are still in progress. I need to. Here we go. Wow, a lot to go through. We'll try and just pick up a. Okay, we can get through that. At halftime, Huntington led McKenzie 21-7. It was 21-14 with 10:05 to go in the third. 28-14, Huntington with the lead. Huntington up 35-14. McKenzie gets a touchdown, closes the distance. And
they've had some wild games the last several years.
wow, Liberty's going to get off the schneid.
How about that?
31-7, they lead with 7:30 to go in the third quarter. How about that? USJ wins 35-7. JCM and Northside were tied at the end of the first half at 10, I believe. And we'll see if we can get a further update on that one. It's 22-20 Northside in a final. So Northside knocks off JCM 22-20. Again, Halls won. Ooh, Southside and Milan were tied at the half, 13 all. West Carroll, of course, we told you that they won. Mason Taylor close to 300 yards rushing and 3 TDs on the night. Westview is winning a turkey shoot. Let's see. OC was up 14-0 on Lake County. Camden was leading Riverside at the half, 14-7. Brewston at the half over Scotts Hill, 21-0. Other scores, it's getting hard. Camden was leading 21-14 over Riverside. Lexington was leading Bolivar 17-7 at the end of the third. Westview was up 28 on Mays. Peabody was beating Ripley 28-0 at the half. Hickman 30, Gleason 28 at the half. Bet the over on that, folks. Wayne County, well, we don't care about that. Let's see. Halls has a new scoreboard. That's pretty nice. Adamsville was punching out Hardin County 27-7 in the third quarter. The Dirty Birds, they came to play. Let's see, up to 34-14. Lexington up 17-7 with 8 minutes to go. Camden up over Riverside by 14. That's an upset. Let's see, Peabody 28, Ripley at halftime. Waverly over McCune 28-7. That's a final. Other scores. We're going to drip out of that and go back through another scoreboard one more time to see if they've added any more finals that I may have missed, and they have not. And that is a look at your scoreboard from West Tennessee. Diamond, the happy final here, as you like to say, 21-9. TCA with 301 yards of total offense to 299 for Dresden. Congratulations to both teams. Dresden, y'all got a good football club. You have no reason to hang your heads.
Yeah, they won some games.
And we appreciate your fans.
Quality win for TCA.
And I know y'all didn't enjoy the outcome, but we hope you enjoyed the broadcast at least. I can tell you this. DiPietro, I know I'm butchering that name. That young man is the real deal. He's a player.
And a good quarterback in Willis as well.
Yeah, he ran things very efficiently for them, not only as a quarterback spot, but as a running back. You know, a very, very scooty kid. And what can you say about TCA? But I've got to, if I was to name a player of the game, Wow. Let's see. Lee with 2 touchdowns and a whole bunch of yards. 63.
Hilton had a big game. Miller was steady as always. I think Owen Atwood altogether, Stan, would probably have to be the player of the game. Would you think? Yep.
Yeah, he threw those 3 touchdown passes, scored a touchdown himself, 59 yards rushing. I may have misdone that offense. We may have had more offense. I may have just missed 78. 103. Lee with 123 yards unofficially. It should be 123 yards unofficially. I misadded that. So TCA actually ended up having a little more yards in offense, and TCA wins 31-19. Dave,
great job, sir.
Year 17 is underway.
Yep, and your great job, all the gang. Our special teammates tonight, Bradley White and Jay Cash, as always, couldn't do it without them. And without our great sponsors, Foundation Bank, H.C. Phillips & Son, City Lumber Company, Premier Dental Center, Mid-Valley Irrigation, Travis Vance with Farm Bureau. And again, our special thanks tonight to Wall Street Grill in Humboldt for the pregame meal and Casey's General Store in Dresden for the postgame pizza.
One more final thing, and this broadcast, listen up, Jay, class is still in session. This broadcast would not have been possible tonight with our producer, director, and my friend Jay Cash. And
pulled rabbits out of the hat, didn't he?
He pulled rabbits out of the hat and did a great job. We love you, brother.
And putting up enough with us is enough.
Yeah,
if you'd like to be a part,
and the shirts.
If you'd like to be a part of our team, don't forget sports ads at mytcalines.com. Yeah, and the shooting shirts put a little icing on the cake tonight. For all the gang and we mentioned, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley from Dresden. The happy final. TCA wins at 21-19. Back next week. Good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. 6:30 airtime, 7 o'clock Memphis business. Until then, God bless you. Have a great night, and go Lions.